rolling, boys. Rolling in the deep.
Come in.
Adele's got a boyfriend, and he's 39.
Is this true?
Or is he 29?
Yeah, Rich Paul and LeBron James'
Rich Paul.
agent.
Gang.
Wow, he's a stud. Isn't he on The Shop, that show with LeBron? He's like the...
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he's like I think they grew up together like in high school and all that shit.
Damn, he's probably giving Adele the work, bro.
Or maybe she's giving him the work.
No, I'm sure it works both ways, you know. But
No, but he
probably
dated
hung.
another black guy. She dated another black guy before that, so you know.
and a white guy before.
No, but once you go black, you don't go back.
exactly, that's what
She is proving our hypothesis.
She's proving the point, you know.
I like this hypothesis.
Wow, guys. Well, welcome back. This is episode like 9 or 10 or something.
We
I
got
don't know.
Galinsky in the house.
Back
I'm
in the
West
flesh.
Hollywood.
Yeah, sorry.
We didn't think he'd be flesh bound again for quite a while, but he's flesh bound.
I'm Flesh Brown. You know, I'm true to my word. I said I'd come back once a month. I'm here. We're
He's
having
here.
a good time. Same with Bruce.
I'm here.
He's a great guest host.
I love that.
Oh yeah, G staying at my crib
It's nice.
in not years.
You're in Skeeze's bed,
I'm a
huh?
little jealous.
Yeah.
How's that?
I mean, like,
No, but it's not actually.
No,
it's a great
I think he's
bed.
actually slept in it one time.
Yeah.
Literally one time.
I've
I
not
even hit him up.
slept
I was
in
like, "You
it.
didn't come get this bed." He's like, "Yeah, I'll be there."
Dude, it's great.
His car has been parked. This is just like. oof.
Wait, is that still
It's
on
still
camera?
there. No.
No, it's
I
somewhere
drove
else.
it for something like a
Oh,
month
okay,
ago, a month
okay.
and a half ago. And then I hit up the guy, Matthew Moore, and I was like, yo, is there like a white Mazda outside your house? He's like, dog, I have no fucking idea. And we ended up going, it was there. It's still there. I meant to bring the keys so we go
Skis
pick
goes,
it
at
up.
least piss on it. It looks dirty.
Yeah.
Boy just
Jesus.
left the city and just was hoping his whip would just wind up somewhere
That's just
safe.
That's how he works.
He's in Omaha, I think. I didn't see him.
No,
but
he
we
is, he
talked
is.
a little bit.
He's a nomad. You know.
He's a professional nomad.
He's professional at it.
Sammy was just telling me he thinks turtles don't
okay,
have bodies.
Well, I'll take this.
You think-
I don't think this. Turtles, their shell, inside of their shell, isn't full of organs.
No.
Incorrect.
It's not full of organs.
You're wrong.
It's shell, body, empty space.
No, there's stuff in there though. Like there's like membrane and all sorts of shit in there.
Well, but their body, you're saying they have a body, obviously,
Sure.
and it's inside the shell.
But it's not like full of the stuff in that shell.
Like their spine isn't touching the arch of the shell inside.
No,
just go look at the anatomy of a turtle.
That's a shellless turtle.
Well, that's weird. That's
Wait,
that looks
wait.
like a scrotum. That looks
well,
like
that's
a
a-
fucking ball sack.
I'm just showing you a shellless turtle.
No,
you
it
know?
doesn't. It looks
But
like
find like
It's
a real
shell-
turtle.
That's a real turtle. These
How
are all
did
real
it lose
turtles.
its shell?
Yeah.
I
All the
thought
photos
it
are the
was-
exact same.
Of a turtle. Anatomy of a turtle.
No, they definitely have stuff in there.
There's stuff in there, but look how empty it is.
But they well, so you just changed.
It's like
Like,
an
look,
apartment for
this
like
is
a,
empty.
a maggot.
That's an apartment you could live in there.
Let me see. Screenshot that.
Wait a
please.
minute.
It's like full empty in there.
No,
Oh,
but
see,
th-
Okay,
Like-
see, I thought you were saying like
that's a fucking tortoise too. That's
the shell
different than a
was their body, and there was like nothing on the inside. They didn't have like actual like their heart was in like the hard lining of the shell or something. I thought you were saying the shell was their body, and so like their feet, the only thing attaching their back feet to their front feet is the shell in between, and there wasn't real body, but there is real body. I think
Yeah.
we're arguing about the same
No,
thing.
but like,
Maybe
but in the
you're just saying there's an excess of room. Their body doesn't take up the entire inside of the shell, is what you're saying?
yeah.
Oh, okay, I guess I could
So
agree.
you-
with
But I
that.
think that's.
He,
I mean, that's what I was
the
saying.
shell's
you know?
hollow. Yeah. Like,
It's like it's like the shell and then like the body and then it's like
But
there's
I
a
don't
lot
think
of
it
empty
is
space in there.
Okay,
hollow.
okay. I mean, I believe there could be some empty space. Yeah.
Well, what did you think I was saying?
I thought you were saying the back legs and the front legs were only attached via shell. There was no like body in between.
Oh no!
I was like, what?
No, I said it's shell, body.
Okay.
They don't digest.
We're idiots.
I was like, how does that work? Jesus. Okay, so I think we're arguing the same thing. That
But
makes
turtles are. I mean,
Well,
how,
what's the
how
di-
did they
that-
decide to look
is-
like a rock?
What's
like,
the
how did they
difference
do
between a turtle and a fucking tortoise?
Tortoise usually have.
sense. Tortoises are older.
that? Yeah, they live till 300.
They have
I
a
think they actually do
sharper
little-
snout.
Yeah,
Yeah, they can bite.
they hiss.
I think they have tails.
Oh,
I
they have
thought-
tails.
What's the marine
sharp
animal
tails,
then?
sharp
The
tail.
turtle?
Sea turtle.
And 80% of tortoises are bisexual too.
I would have never
Yeah.
passed biology.
Yeah. Speaking of
Yeah.
biology,
I didn't take it.
that blue shirt. Tell me about it.
Well, I did a Best Buy audition today.
That might have been your best buy today. You know, that thing is smooth.
I had it like this. You know?
I feel like every dad
How
shoot
do
is
you-
made of this material.
How do you do these like self tapes while you don't have like a partner or like?
Well,
Because aren't you supposed to be
he can
interacting
tell
with
you
people?
now.
Well, it depends if you have like dialogue or not. Like this didn't have any dialogue really. So,
Didn't
like,
you do one last week where there was like you had to be like kiss somebody but there was no one to kiss or
yeah,
something?
Yeah. Or like go in for the kiss and she like rejects me for Taco Bell.
Damn.
Over Zoom, like
Whoa.
it's.
There's like a slight delay.
The
You're
girl
like-
who's auditioning me is in Zoom. The girl I'm auditioning with is in Zoom.
and the people you're auditioning for.
Yes, that's what I mean. And
Okay.
like, and we're going like I can't see myself in the like filming myself, you know, right?
Yeah, because you're kissing.
So I'm supposed. She's like, all right, take a step to your left, and I'm like, which left? And then you reach out and grab, not that arm. I'm like, you're doing. It's like not acting, you know? You're
right
like, through the internet.
Wait, so like, did you go like?
Yeah, she's like,
And
lean,
she,
now
like-
lean in, and like, and then she's like, the other girl. She's like, the other girl's gonna back out now, and I'm like, this is so crazy, like.
My boy was smooching poltergeist.
And
out
it's
here.
not even really acting because she was telling me what to do the whole time, you know? Like, she was like,
You
all
couldn't
right,
really get in the flow of it. Or nothing.
now turn left. Well, yeah, because we were doing it over Zoom. Like, it was just.
That's so awkward.
But today's was a lot better. Like, it was just.
Yeah, you showed me it. You killed it.
Otherwise, you need a partner. If
Yeah,
you
it
have
was nice.
dialogue.
It was
told-
great.
Hi, I'm Brent Carter.
Yeah, it was
Actually,
good.
I trust you. You know.
Yo,
Like,
it's-
where's the milk?
Actually, all three of you have helped me with the self-tape.
Yeah.
I actually really enjoy helping you.
Johnson's really. I gotta give it to him though, cause he fucking edits it for me too.
I do.
He is enjoying it.
He's a jack. He's a jack of
It's
all
just
trades.
fun.
No,
you know?
I'll be like done, and Johnson's like, let's do a few more. I'm like, all right,
I think I
I
got
think you
it.
could beat that. I think you could beat that, Bruce.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, right. But
It's
yeah,
weird
Best
doing-
Buy is fire.
Like I did an audition like down the street actually. There's a self-tape place, and like the person there who films you reads your lines with you if you have like long
Mhm.
like a 3-page audition or something.
Yeah.
But they like I don't know if they do this on purpose or what, but like they give you the most monotone reading.
Yeah, that's pretty like normal. Like, you
I-
kind of like
like,
you.
They want to see if you can
I
convey
don't know,
emotion
like,
without
that
them
one-
conveying emotion
That
back.
one convinces or confuses me because sometimes they're like, if you can get someone who's a pretty good actor, get them. But like sometimes they're like, we just want it monotone read. So I think it's just up to whoever's casting.
Because like when I'm doing them with you, I'm playing the chick, bro. I'm
Yeah,
fully
I
on
don't
that.
mind it. Like, so I can see maybe people get distracted, I guess.
Well, I
but-
feel like the way
yeah.
they give their words, their lines,
They're just
it, like,
reading it,
affects how.
yeah.
But if they're like,
Fuck
putting
yeah, fuck
personality,
yeah, I
it
agree.
kind of affects.
That's
how
why
you're
I
gonna
like. I don't
respond.
mind Johnson doing it because I'm
Right.
like, oh, I got something to play with.
Yeah.
You know, but
Mm-hmm.
when it's just monotone, I mean, that's how most auditions are though. Like usually it's like the casting director's assistant or something like that, and she's just reading, and they're not actors. You know?
Yeah.
So they
Yeah, I
just
feel
read
you.
it.
I feel like they probably like it monotone because then you really just have to decide how
Show
the
out,
fuck
yeah.
you want it to be.
Right,
Yeah, for
and you're not
sure.
like persuaded or like cornered into like going a certain like
Yeah.
emotional way.
Yeah.
Based
If
off
they're
the
all
way
like
they-
bubbly and you're like, well, I don't think this is his vibe though.
No, that's so true. Yeah, I feel like they try to give you the challenge, to see if you can really step up to the plate type vibes.
Yeah,
That'd be so dope if I saw Bruce in a Best Buy commercial.
that'd be hilarious. We're watching football, and I'm like, there's me on the TV.
Yeah. No, because you think
Be
like
so
you
tight.
watch like
Hey,
all
Jennifer.
these like T-Mobile or like Progressive commercials. Obviously, you got like the flows of the place.
I want Bruce to be the next Flo, bro.
Bro, the guy that's like doing Progressive now, who done a lot of commercials with her, I forget his name. but
Jerry.
Is he
Yeah,
like,
Jerry. Bro, he is that one commercial
I
where
think
he's
it's
like,
Jerry.
he thinks it's all about Jerry. You're on Thursday.
That
Like,
shit is so
that-
funny.
like the whole commercial's about him, which
Yes.
is like, but he's not actually supposed to be. It's so fucking good. Like,
I love it. They're just breaking all these walls. It's
That's
like
one
it's
of the
supposed to be
best.
about Progressive, but the whole commercial's about Jerry, pretty
yeah,
much.
and he's like on set, and they have like a whole fucking like sitcom set. It was just
Yeah.
like, I was like, this is the best commercial I've
bro,
ever seen.
who's the AT&T girl? Because
Oh,
she is
she's a
fine as hell.
piece.
Yeah.
Wait, which one's this?
You know, bro. She's just got like she's got the European look, maybe a little bang action.
Bro, I
She's
showed my
like-
parents. That's funny you said that. I showed my parents when I was back like a month ago. I was like, do you guys know how bad she is? Like, not in that outfit.
Because they like dress her down just to look like a normal store worker, like nothing fancy, but
like button down shirt, and,
Wow.
like,
But she is like a
they like
piece,
red
bro.
carpets and like her wearing dresses. I was like, oh,
Fine.
fine.
Or what's her name?
What is her name?
AT&T girl.
I'm sure you could find her.
No, I'm gonna find
No,
out. right
it
now.
comes up. It's something like Russian, I think.
Yeah.
Vayne Trube.
Yeah.
Milana
Vayne
Vayne Trube.
Trube.
Wow, that sounds attractive.
I mean,
Let me see.
Oh.
well, I mean, yeah, she has like a good rack.
Oh,
but,
no,
like, that's
No, I'm just like, wow, no, that is
I showed
beauty.
Sammy this, and he's like, whoa.
no, but like she's like very pretty.
Very pretty.
She's like, wow, she's very pretty.
It'd
you
be
know?
cool to get famous the way she did because it's so unassuming and no one is
Yeah.
gonna like when you walk in the room you'd be like, wait, you're
Why do
a
I know you?
superstar.
Yeah, but why do I
Yeah.
know you? Yeah.
but then it's like she's also like beautiful, like without even trying. But they almost try to make her not so stunning in
Definitely.
the
Yeah.
commercials.
Definitely.
I
I think
wonder,
she would
like-
take away from the actual product, like literally.
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder why she's not in movies.
She is, I think.
I
bet
bet
she
you
will
she
be.
has.
No,
been,
I
but-
think I think she just a pretty big movie coming out. She's like the main actress in it. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
But
Really?
It would make sense.
I was in her IMDb, and she has like a good, extensive little role history. But that's crazy because
Alright.
that gig alone will probably make her famous, more famous than any of her movies
Yeah.
until like that one actual box office blockbuster. That was not, I was trying to think.
What the
I was
fuck?
like, am I gonna say box office?
Is there a
Blockbuster?
single Blockbuster store available?
I think there's one that you could actually
Open?
sleep.
No, there was one.
There's one. You can sleep at it overnight. It's in like Virginia,
Oregon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian.
Wow.
Let's go.
The final blockbuster.
the final Blockbuster.
That should be a movie.
Just watched a documentary on it.
Yeah, it's in Bend, Oregon. The Blockbuster video rental store in Bend, Oregon soared to international fame when it became the last such franchise on Earth 2 years ago. It's been dubbed the last Blockbuster.
People must just be going to it like it's like a fucking
It's
novelty.
like a nostalgic vibe.
Let's go buy a fucking VHS or rent one.
Oh my God, there was a doc about it, huh?
Yeah,
Called The
on
Last
It was
Blockbuster.
like a huge. Yeah, that was one of my pandemic watches.
That's so fire, bro. It's about his struggles trying to keep the store open. Think about the times, bro, when you would walk in there and you're like, okay, these are my options.
Yeah.
I don't have any fucking internet streaming services. Fuck that. We didn't even know that was gonna be a thing.
But
at
even
all.
when you walked into Blockbuster, you're like, it's endless.
It's
Like,
endless,
there's-
yeah.
No, but remember when
thousands of
Netflix came out
options.
and Netflixes were in Blockbusters? Like you would like pick up and like
Netflix,
drop
Redbox.
off. Yeah.
Yeah, the Redbox for sure.
Wait, is Redbox Netflix?
Netflix started as you
think.
couldn't even
don't
watch
know.
shit online, bro. It was pretty much like a delivery service where you would go
You would
pick
send
up
it
your
back.
you would like put them in like a Netflix box that was in your local like area, and then you would pick it up.
And
Or was,
drop
or was that Redbox?
I think it was like
that,
an exchange thing.
was
You
that
guys are
until-
mixing up Redbox and Netflix.
And Netflix,
Netflix
yeah.
was straight up mail. It was
Yeah,
mail
that's
yeah,
right
what
to
it
your
mail
house.
DVDs to your house, and then you
Okay,
would send them
okay.
back in the same package, right, or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So it was really interesting seeing that shit change.
Netflix.
I mean, all our VHSs, those are prehistoric now. Even DVDs are pretty much
Yeah.
fucking prehistoric. Like even when we go to your crib in Scottsdale and we pick out a DVD,
Oh,
like
we have a
fun.
fucking catalog.
I
too.
feel so like I'm like, oh my God, I'm a kid again.
I think
even
my
though-
dad still like buys DVD. He's like, I just want the hard copy. Like he'll buy it digitally and then buy the DVD. I'm like,
He's just a real one. He just
especially if it's a movie he loves.
he wants to see it there in
Yeah,
person, or else it's not like
Look
real.
at this disc. Look at this disc.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
nobody like. I wonder actually. Like, I bet you, there's no way like the DVD sales. It has to be strictly novelty at this point,
Yeah.
except for like that one guy.
I would go if they rented video games. Like that's what I used to do because you could try a game out before you bought it, which there's it's $60
Oh,
and
yeah.
your fucking 10 was a lot. So like, oh, I'll rent
my
this game
God,
out
yeah.
for 2 or 3 days, see if I like it, then I can go buy it.
Just give
Rent it via.
If I like it, or if I don't like it, fuck it. I only spent $5.
Could you rent them at
That's fine.
Blockbuster as well?
Yeah, I don't know when that happened, but you definitely could.
We should take a trip to the last Blockbuster. It's only 2 states above us,
Wow.
one state above us.
That's a good idea.
Or wait, is Washington?
Washington?
beneath?
Is it the top
Washington's
left?
above,
It's,
right?
it's one state, yeah.
One state, yeah.
California, Oregon, Washington.
My geography's
Oregon,
so on
Washington,
fire right now. It's crazy.
California,
It's so good.
Oregon, Washington. Okay, because
It's
that's
weird-
like the West Virginia. I don't even know where West Virginia is, but like Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. Like, what's that?
I love how West Virginia is just fully on the East
It's
Coast.
south.
It's just it's the
It's
most
just west of
it's
Virginia.
the most western Virginia there is. It's more western than the real Virginia, so it's West Virginia. Even though and like South Dakota is like fully in the north. It's like what?
But it is the South
It's
Dakota.
the Southern Dakota. Like it makes sense when you really break it down. It's kind of wacky
North
though.
and south.
How did they?
Yeah.
What was the Dakota like? Like
Was it just Dakota at one point and they got in like some beef? How did that work?
There must have been like a civil war in
In the
of
Dakotas.
the Dakotas.
Just
yeah.
nobody gave a fuck. The rest of the U.S. was just like,
It's
okay,
like, well, fuck.
we're just gonna keep doing our thing. You guys are.
But same with West Virginia and Virginia. Like, why? Why
Is
not
West
just be
Virginia a
Virginia?
state? That sounds like it should just be a city.
Yeah, it
West
is.
Virginia.
It should just be a city.
It's.
I think it's just a college, actually.
I mean, they should just like.
It's a college.
Yeah.
It's just a college town.
Yeah.
They
Same
should
with
maybe just-
Oklahoma, like Norman. It's just a college town.
Strictly.
Yeah.
But Oklahoma does
Lincoln,
feel like a
same shit.
state.
Yeah, that's fair. What
They should just like
What's
outlaw
the-
the Dakotas.
the thin part of Oklahoma?
It's
That's
a,
the thin part.
The Panhandle?
Yeah, do people live there?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's land. It's still land. Just because it's thin doesn't
No,
mean
they're
like,
super.
everyone's condensed and squished like walking around.
Like, we're not going up there.
It's still like.
It's still like 100 miles
500
across, or something, I'm sure, like from top to bottom. But
Yeah, one right there. 500. is kinda
everyone's
big.
just a fucking midge. Sorry, I got, PC people. A little person, whatever.
Actually, I think you have to call him a dwarf.
A dwarf?
I think you're allowed to say that, aren't you, Jack?
Oh,
A midge?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they're.
If you don't add the it.
No, you specifically.
There was a.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my
What was that?
I was just like, what's in his pocket? This is the oldest condom of all time. I haven't.
He just hasn't gotten laid in a year now.
I always do that.
I might have to open. It was in this like hidden pocket. This like little.
It feels
What
like
would
a
you call that?
Kleenex.
It's like an iPad. It's like an iPod Nano pocket.
Probably washed those
It's a
pants like
nano
5 times.
Bro, that's it's like a Kleenex
Johnson
now.
doesn't get any action.
Oh my
Open
god.
it up,
No, I
dude.
just don't use condoms.
Save that. You should save that.
Put
Show your
fist in
son.
it.
Wow, it could still work, honestly.
Blow it up.
Pretty good condition. Yeah, let's relax.
Put it on your head.
I think put it on your head.
It won't
Do
fit
you
on
think
mine.
people put on condoms backwards more than they put them off like straight away?
Maybe like the initial condom. I'll always just like do a quick test with my fingers, you know.
I don't
You
know.
don't obviously use yours. Like,
Bro, who was it? I think we were in middle school. No, we were freshman year. Cole Costello, our buddy, he was just like this reckless motherfucker. He
Yeah.
found he brought he bought a condom and brought it to school for some reason. And he's like, I'm gonna go in the bathroom and jack off with this thing. And it was like one of those. It was one of those icy hot. It was one of those icy hot ones, you know, like that.
the cold to hot.
The
or
cold to
whatever
hot
the fuck,
condoms
yeah.
or whatever. And he's like, I'm just gonna try this during lunch. And we're all like, all right, cool.
I thought you had to be 18 to buy condoms for the longest time. The
I'm like
longest time.
no age, I don't think, right?
No.
I think they just want to be safe. Like I think they're.
I don't know what to do with
They
this
take
condom now.
pride in,
Just
in
hold on to
selling
it.
to.
I'm like
all
still
ages.
nervous to buy them. I'm like,
It's
like,
I have to go
yeah, it's
dispose
like-
of this
I'm
thing.
gonna have sex. Like, it's so weird. Like, is this guy thinking about me having sex
Yeah.
now that I have a condom
Like,
on his register?
I'll buy like a piece of gum and like a chapstick. Or wait, no,
Kinda
it's
like
that's
put it
kinda
under a
sexual too.
magazine and,
Yeah,
like, throw it up there.
I just realized. I think I put it in my pocket because it was a small. And I was like, I can't use it.
But why'd you hold on to it all these?
Because I think I just put it in my pocket and forgot about it. It was in like this weird little iPod Nano pocket.
Yeah, that was like a
Like-
really small condom.
exactly. Yeah, that's why I
Super
didn't use it because I was like,
small.
oh, there's no way this would ever fit on my cock. Obviously.
You're dumb.
You should grab it, try it right now.
Sans, show the fuck out. For this. Maybe for the Patreon, you know, if we do some exclusive content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Um,
good idea.
We'll just get we'll sit the whole episode naked.
Naked.
One camera like gooch level.
And we all try on the same condom to see who's the snuggest.
It'll get loose after I wear it, but yeah.
You guys
Be
are
like a
all
hot dog in a
dumb,
hallway,
man.
huh?
Hot dog in the hallway.
Sammy looks like he's kind of on his like first day to school vibes. With your
Yeah.
apple,
Yep.
you know.
This is my first day of school. Sure.
What kind of apple is that?
This is a Honey Crisp. Honey Crisp, and I think Honey Crisp is the best apple, and I don't really think it's up for debate.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah. I would love to hear your opinions.
Top 3 right now. Apples.
Top 3 apples. Red Delicious is up there for me, just nice
Really?
and classic.
That's like
RD.
no, that's
like
like
a Nebraska
that's
City.
fake.
But
That's fake.
with peanut butter on it. Like I love like
No, we're doing no condiments. Like this is-
Fuji.
Fuji, yeah.
Fuji's like the softer version of this, which means
But it's
softer.
Softer.
bigger.
What do you mean softer? Huh?
It's like more of a pear feeling. It's just shiny. You see how it shines, and it's
that one looks like it's like
Do all Honey Crisps have dual
Yeah,
colorism?
yeah.
It's like a rainbow, a sherbet.
Like I want to bite this.
Rainbow.
Now that we're talking about it.
that one looks just kind of funky though.
Well, it kind of
Looks like it was being rolled
It
around.
looked like he got it at a gas station.
looks like a little third grader was like
No,
stabbing
no,
it with his mechanical
no,
pencil or something.
This is a
You
Trader
didn't go
Joe's.
into Trader Joe's and pick that one.
Correct, I did.
I
That
don't know.
specific one?
I don't mind that one.
I
The
bought
green has
4.
like brown in
There's
it.
no soft.
I would
dude.
never pick that specific apple. Show it to the camera real quick.
I mean, I
Give him a
think-
full
I
rotation.
think it's a great apple.
Show him
man.
those dirty little green veins. Nobody like, ugh, what are those things?
It just looks like everyone in the store touched it.
That's what I'm saying. It looks like it's been around the
Hey,
block.
Did
I
you
got-
wash it?
I got
That
both
apple's
my-
for the
yeah,
fucking
I washed
streets,
before I
man.
got here. I got my vaccine, man. I'm clean.
You're good.
Oh yeah, how are you feeling? Me and Sammy went and got vaccinated. That was your second dose, right?
Yeah, I'm like fully. Nothing can ever harm me now.
You're just fully like,
Yeah.
impervious to life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you sore?
I'm sore as shit. To be
Really?
honest,
Actually?
I haven't gotten a shot in this arm in forever, and it's fucking feels like there's a big
Oh.
rock just sitting in there.
Did you almost faint? Like I know you're.
No, but they did say you have to wait 15 minutes outside just in case, and I was like, oh god, that's making me nervous. Like, what's gonna happen to me in the next 15 minutes that they have to say that, you know? But yeah, I feel good. I started like foaming at the mouth a little bit last night, but it wasn't anything too crazy.
Saw on your story. Yeah, it was like gremlin vibe, ghoul vibes.
No, I was about like probably 20% gremlin last night,
Yeah.
and then it sort of retracted overnight, and now I feel good again. But I feel like there's another wave coming on. I don't know.
Do you feel good?
I was super tired this morning.
That was your first one or first?
Another wave coming on.
I was another wave coming on.
On what?
Gremlin wave. I think I might probably hit the 50th percentile tonight.
Oh shit.
I don't know. You better watch out, Sammy.
Yeah.
Especially if you get stoned, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap, bro. I got stoned and I was like tweaking out about it. I'm like, what the fuck did I put in my body this morning, bro? I'm so fucking tweaked. Because it was way too easy. I just walk in there. They're like, "What you want? Moderna, Pfizer?" And I'm
It really
like,
is
How'd
like
you-
that.
which
No,
one did
literally.
you get?
they're like, "All right, write your
Pfizer.
name and just check
Pfizer.
all these
It's
boxes."
a Moderna.
Why,
Pfizer?
why Pfizer?
And he wasn't even Southern. I don't know why I'm using that accent.
Moderna.
And I was like, "Pfizer, that's what he got, I
I
guess."
was like, just go Pfizer.
and then they're like, "All
I felt
right,
like he was like
sit
my
here. We'll
son.
call you."
Yeah.
And they just called me. They walked me in there. They're like, "What arm?" I just like smacked my left. He's like, "All right." And then he's like, "All right, get out of here."
It's really that easy.
That's nuts. I mean, that's
it was
amazing.
so fast.
It's
yeah.
just crazy.
Is why that one? Annie
Well,
told you to get that one, or
His sister, yeah.
Because
told-
Johnson's a sheep.
I feel like
No.
Pfizer is.
and I couldn't have 3 Johnsons. I couldn't get Johnson. You know?
I would.
Well, didn't Johnson and Johnson like just get like? I thought it like pulled back or like pulled down or something.
The Johnson &
Yeah.
Johnson one just seems a little bit.
Yeah. People started growing
But it's
extra
a
limbs
family
and shit.
brand.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it's a family company.
Johnson Johnson's doing fine.
They're doing fine. Their vaccine,
They're like,
on the other
let's
hand,
tap into the vaccine, see if we can make some more money.
a bunch of males were gaining third nuts. I heard from the Johnson & Johnson too.
That's why Lance Armstrong got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
he got one back,
Yeah.
which was
Holy
crazy.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot he did post that video. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he had him shoot it directly.
Into the sack. Yeah.
He's got a
Through a
scrotum vaccine.
catheter or whatever, a catheter.
Oh no.
That would be crazy,
No.
just feeling around and just like having one nut down there.
There's
I
a
think
lot
they-
of people.
Do you
that
think?
like
Do you
no,
think
don't
it's
they give you a faux nut, or is that only
a phone nut?
if you only
I'm phone nut.
if you only want
A phone
one,
nut.
like a fake nut?
I'm
like-
sure you can get like a plastic nut.
I wonder if like you lose a nut, does the other one have more room to grow? Like, does it get
It's
bigger?
not like a shark in like a
It's
little
not like a
aquarium.
shark, because
No.
I know sharks will stay like
In its
constricted
womb.
to
No,
their.
is that the shark or is that the goldfish?
No, shark.
I think goldfish as well though. They'll get bigger
Well, I
if they're in
know
a
it's the
bigger
goldfish,
environment. Yeah.
No, there was like actually some issue.
Why, 'cause more food or
ago.
what?
No, if they have a bigger environment, a larger like tank, they will grow bigger. It's
There
like
was-
a weird phenomenon.
There was like this big of goldfish swimming around in this lake, and the
What?
city had to put
Yeah.
out like a statement like, please do not dump your unwanted pet goldfish in here, because
They're gonna end up
like
being
they
massive.
they
They're just
run this place.
superhuman, huh?
It's gonna be like that episode of you guys ever watch
Testes?
Powder Puff Girls?
Oh yeah, fuck
Oh,
yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think it was like a hamster. They flushed him down the toilet and he mutated and came up
Oh,
the.
yeah.
I don't
He
know.
came up that actually gave me nightmares when I was like 6, bro. That was a creepy fucking episode. Way too dark, I think. For
What are the Powder Puff
their
Girls?
viewership base?
Puffy.
No, it's
Sprinkles.
Buttercup, Bubbles, and Blossom, bro.
Yeah.
Like 3
good
Bs.
hits.
Damn.
LeVar Ball actually started them. Triple B. I mean, he was the founder of Powder Puff
That's
Girls.
where you got the inspiration.
Exactly, and no one really talks about him being the mastermind. They're like, why would you make a kid show? And you got to realize his
And he's
kids,
a mastermind behind his kids.
his
too,
kids were around
yeah.
the age, and he was like, all right, Blossom is gonna be the oldest, obviously,
Yeah.
because she's the
Jello.
redhead, which is
So.
so.
Jello?
And then I think Little Bubbles was obviously Lonzo, and then Buttercup, she was kind of like the dark aggressive one.
Melly Mo.
She was definitely Jello. He has some track records. He was stealing over in China or whatever.
Is he going to
That's
the
actually
NBA?
crazy.
She was the edgy one though.
He
so it makes
actually
sense.
got out of China. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, Trump was just like,
Wait, what did he do?
let him go.
They were
He
like
shoplifted in
UCLA, like basketball team was over there playing basketball, and he like shoplifted with another player, and they arrested him there, and it took him forever to get out. Like,
It's like, what are you
I'm
doing
s-
shoplifting when you're 20 plus?
And
bro?
you
It's
have
like that's
M's.
such a
They
youthful
have
thing
M's.
to do.
The whole
like-
family has M's. Like, what do you?
No, I was making a joke.
What-
I shoplift all the time.
G just hit a lick recently, I can tell.
No,
But you were simply
it's
saving
really,
money.
it's yeah, exactly. Simply saving money.
That's how you justify it? No, I'm just saving.
No, it's really, it's questionable. I get it. You can be a shoplifter at any age, but like, your family's brand is worth like, isn't it like worth like hundreds of millions of dollars?
Yeah, and I wonder what he took too. Like,
It's probably
can't-
Snickers or something.
Yeah,
Like,
it
right?
sounds
No,
like a
he took like
Snicker
I
guy.
think it was like high end like designer shit. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
How do you even
bro,
get out of the
just
store?
go
They
into
have,
the
like,
Triple B
12
fund
foot-
and just take
I
some
don't think
couple
they
racks
did
out
get
of
out
it.
of the store.
Oh, he didn't.
I don't think they got far.
It's intimidating just being in Gucci and Louis Vuitton. You
That
have
was,
like
like,
big guys
while
in
ago.
fully black
Yeah.
suits, and they're like watching everything.
Yeah.
And then they'll have like this
Yeah.
skinny guy come offer you some champagne, and you're like, while the big guys are still looking at you, you're like, can I take this? I don't know.
Should I?
Do I have to pay for it? Like,
Do I
what's
have
going-
to buy a bag now?
Yeah, bro. I will say though, the one day me, you and Boz were in there.
I just found those pictures.
You
know,
did?
It's so funny seeing Boz like
Is
that.
it all of us in the store?
Yes, and
Ah,
him
that's-
trying on his like first pair of some shoe. It was either the flops or some probably like super tacky Gucci.
I remember when
shoe.
It was
he
so
first
funny.
got paid, he had the full Gucci fit.
Oh,
Like,
remember when he
Yeah.
wasn't even that like it was like
It was
some
still
small thing, but he
pre-mine,
spent
I
the
think.
whole
Or
check
maybe
on
it
like
wasn't.
this Gucci polo, Gucci pants, Gucci belt, and a pair of shoes, and he wore it out that night.
Yeah.
I was like, that's awesome.
Was always at a high taste
was
for fashion.
dedicated.
You feel me? But yeah, so LeVar invented the Powder Puff Girls.
Yep.
Where were we? Oh yeah, the vaccine.
Well, no, my beef with apples is
Okay.
I need floss with me.
Yeah,
oh
that's
yeah,
facts. Fuck
the little
yeah.
apple shreds will just burrow away
I
in
keep a
there. bro.
flosser in my whip at all times.
They'll find every nook and
Yeah.
every cranny possible,
Yeah.
and they will get in there.
I love floss. Like that's a new thing for me in the last year, 18 months. Like
I
It's-
wish you guys could have a
Dude,
bite.
it feels so good on
Floss
your
is big.
I love
gums. Like,
floss.
oh
I
my-
love
Especially
it.
when you get something out that you didn't even know was in there. You're like, what? Where were you hiding, you little Gregory? Like, you know?
Oh my god.
Just
yeah,
like a
like,
nice
Whoa,
piece
whoa.
of turkey.
Fuck, I'm gonna bite.
No, but talk because ASMRs love it.
I know what you're gonna say.
I don't know if this is.
I'll hear
And
it.
this is not weird. He's gonna try and paint it to be weird, but it's not weird.
So we go get our vaccine.
Yeah.
And you eat what? You eat what?
I ate some ground beef and rice after maybe or something. I don't know.
I'm about to choke.
Nice little hearty meal. Maybe some asparagus. I think the asparagus is what was caught in my teeth actually.
I look over it, like we both make dinner. I look over and he's like kissing the bag, the Rite Aid bag.
Well, hold
I'm like,
on.
what the fuck was that? And he's like, oh, I'm just flossing my teeth. I'm like, dog.
Oh, you were
no,
just
I've
like
seen
trying to
it.
poke it with
Like,
the
Bro,
corner.
How
it was
did
a
that?
thin bag.
And we're at home. I'm like, there's floss. So he's like,
There is floss, but there was one little piece of asparagus, and there was a bag right here that was thin, and I just took it and swiped it and threw it in the sink. It was fucking.
No, I get it. I've seen you floss with
I
miscellaneous
floss with
items.
weird shit, bro, and I will continue to do it. You're not gonna make me feel ostracized and weird for it, all right?
I think it's very, very
Ostrac-
weird.
Will you just define ostracized? Is it like
Ostracized-
alienated?
Ostracized.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
exactly.
Direct
So
synonym.
why? So it's just synonyms. Like synonym shouldn't even be a word because there should never be a synonym.
Synonyms, similarities.
Well, because it probably has another meaning as well.
Oh.
But no,
that's-
I think it's
like,
just so you
multiple
can get
words
more
have, like-
creative with your sentences, you know?
honestly, your vernacular goes through the
Ah!
Your vocabulary,
Wow.
your it's like, yeah, there's just so many ways you can play the English language. And then you listen to someone like Jordan Peterson talk, and you're like, whoa, you did a little too much
roof.
research.
That's
But
crazy, dude. He's on.
He's still addicted. Is like still trying to wane off like Xanax and shit.
Really?
Like bad.
Jordan
bad.
Peterson, the
Yeah.
psychologist? That's-
Bad. Like I was listening to it on the podcast. Like for the past like 4 years or maybe more, he's been like super bad. Like fighting
Like
his,
Jonah Hill,
addi-
Seth Rogen.
his addiction for Xanax. I don't know what that is.
Nah, you said super bad.
Oh.
I didn't mean that.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I was
no.
like, were Jonah and Seth just fully addicted?
They
to
And,
were
that?
and
big on
apparently it's
Xan.
not like fucking opiates. Where I forget what drug you can take, but that really helps you like wane off. But it's like
There's nothing
There's
for it
nothing.
like
You
that.
just have to wane off it. So you have to keep taking a little bit. It's probably.
Is there a difference between an opiate and an opioid?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
I don't think so.
It's a
no.
synonym.
Damn. They just switch the endings. I'll do oid. You do it. Like, okay, I guess we can agree to disagree. I think synonyms were just started by like the vocab originators just like beefing, and they're like, we got to do both. We got to have room for both, you know? No, but crazy being somebody like that, like a Jordan
He
Peterson
talks about it like on his podcast.
or like an Elon Musk, having that much knowledge
Oh my god.
has to get scary at times, you know? Imagine being like a super genius and knowing just far more than anybody else.
I think
like,
they say just like most smart people in general are just depressed.
because they just know
Like-
everything about the actual existence of how they got there, and like I feel like life becomes so black and white and logical instead of just like inspiring sometimes when you know too much. And so I feel like if I had all this at my disposal,
You gotta like do your thing to like
Stay creative.
and
man.
emotional. Like you can't close off.
Like listening to Neil deGrasse Tyson talk about it sometimes, like, because this is something he gets asked about a lot. I think is like, is there a God? Even though like he's not someone who could even like no one can answer that, but like because he knows so much about the universe and the cosmos and whatever else. I don't know. I just remember watching some like video about him explaining like why he still believes like in a God or like
some sort of higher power.
Higher power, yeah, and because it like keeps him sane.
Keeps
or
him
something. I
creative
don't know,
and
there's
sane.
some video where you could.
I mean, yeah, bro, you got to be inspired by something in life. You can't just be like, oh, the forces that be. Like, I mean, like, I don't know. To me,
turn into fucking Spock.
yeah.
Literally.
There's just no mystery. I would hate to not have like a what's next.
It would
Or,
suck
like,
to know
what
everything.
is happening.
Yeah.
Why is this happening?
I don't.
Well, then
I
like
don't
nothing
want to know what
matters.
happens
You
when
know,
I die.
it's like nothing matters.
Yeah.
So you can just murder people and whatever.
Of course, if you know
And
that
think
like,
about
there's
how
no
many
point
people
of life.
actually just like got to that point where like, no, like I'm just gonna go on a kill spree.
Like we're literally
Or
in a simulation and none of this
suicidal, yeah.
matters. Yeah, that'd be such
Yeah.
a depressing like mindset to be in. Like, because there's either nothing matter. I mean, I think nothing matters and everything matters at the same time.
Same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything matters in relativity
so a
to you and
balance.
your life and your community and your circle and your people, but then nothing matters in relativity of like, okay, hundreds of thousands of years from now, it's like nothing I do will have any impact. You know, won't matter at all.
Everything in
Yeah.
moderation. You know.
Right?
Like, did anything that somebody did 200,000 years ago have any impact? Like one individual person
Well,
have
fuck
any
yeah.
impact
I mean,
right
they
now?
pretty much like set like
Unknown impact. right?
civilization on the
wonder.
path. Like
And obviously the butterfly effect. Yeah, like
Right. That's what I'm.
there
trying
could have
to
been
say.
one rule made by one leader, and
I don't know
Speak
about
of the devil.
No way.
200,000. That's so weird.
what are the odds?
200,000 years ago, there was no humans, but you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
200,000. that's
they
too
were like
far.
humanoids, so to speak.
But like everything can still be
Humanoids?
connected.
They weren't like. I mean, 200,000 years ago, there was Homo sapiens. There were humans. There was like Homo neanderthalis. There was Homo erectus, which were like the tall
Oh,
ones.
You read that book, right?
I've read
Yeah.
like probably the first half of it at this point. But there was a bunch of different like variants of humans, and now sapiens.
I'm Homo erectus for sure.
You were one of the tall guys. What is it?
for sure.
Bruce gets stiff when he sees dudes.
Yeah,
That's pretty much what that means.
Food.
I
Nah,
feel like, but aren't there still Neanderthals?
there's a slight trace of Neanderthalis in Australia. There's like 4%.
Dude, in like 1980,
4%
they
of their
just,
genome is
in like
still-
I think
They died
1980 they just like legalized and started calling them humans, like literally in like the 80s.
Holy.
Wait, what do they look like?
what do you mean
Like-
legalized?
Like
probably-
they didn't
Consider
recognize
them
them as human
the
beings.
Aborigines, there was, like, certain
they were
pe-
like animals or something, like whatever. They put them in cages, you know. Like,
Don't we all have like some sort of trace of Neanderthal in us?
Wait,
Or
are
am
you
I
saying
just-
No,
they had
no.
Neanderthals in cages in the 1980s?
Well, yeah, it was.
I have no- I can't-
Aboriginal. I think you're talking about
Aborigines,
Aboriginal.
yeah,
Australia.
fuck. I got those mixed up. Fuck, Aborigines. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
yeah, that
meant.
was
In
that
Australia in the 1980s, they just they were. Yeah, geez, not
Yeah,
Neanderthals.
Neanderthals been gone for about 6,000 years.
All right, good save.
Yeah,
Aborigines. That's what I meant.
Wait,
There
so
was
there's no more Neanderthal.
There's small traces in some sections of Australia based off what I read in this book called *Sapiens*. But there were, bro, even trippier. Like there was these islands called the Flores Islands, and I think they were off the coast of Scotland or something maybe. And up until like 12,000 years ago, there was like miniature humans living on there. They were all like 4'3", like or under. And this was up until like 12,000 years ago. They were thriving there, and
so
then
you would have been on that.
well, I'm taller. Bro, can you give me a break just for once?
Continue.
Oh my God, I probably would have been though. Honestly, back at 12,000 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm like 5'9" now, 12,000 years ago, I was like 4'1" for sure.
Well, think about it. Like even 25 years ago, we were zero. We were zero. No,
Zero
no, wait,
inches.
no, we were like 13 inches probably.
Maybe depending if we were in the
13.
25. We're all
Yeah.
alive, right?
Yeah.
you were like a fresh incubation though, because you just had your birthday. So.
Yeah. Does everyone get put in an incubator? I don't think I was.
No,
bro.
no, definitely.
Didn't
not.
Harry Jowsey? Wasn't he like
He was a mini baby.
You know, he was a test tube.
He was a test
tube baby.
What
yeah.
does that mean?
Like-
you put sperm and you put egg.
Oh, did he cook in a belly or?
No microwave.
Can you actually wait? Can they make babies outside of a belly?
They could probably make a
Yeah.
symbiotic embryo or like
Yeah,
a
for sure.
synthetic
A real
embryo.
baby though.
Real.
And where does it go? Like where does it stay?
Microwave. He already told you.
Yeah.
It's like floating ambiguously in like
No.
a mystery
Wait,
tank.
can they really?
Yeah.
They need an umbilical cord.
I thought they like.
Okay, wait. This is something I never understood. How do we go from like having gills one day to just like coming out?
Well,
Okay,
the
so
womb, I
that's
was
a
really
that's a
confused by this.
process. Wait, what do you mean?
No, because
Oh, I thought you were talking about like evolution, like how did fish
no,
become human?
I'm saying like
how do we live in that juice in
how
the
do we
womb
live?
juice?
Yeah,
I was
juice
really
livers.
confused by this too because I'm like, because
And
I
you're
thought it
like-
was really like you're in water and then you're out and you're like, okay, I'm breathing now, but
Yeah.
it's you breathe through the umbilical.
The umbilical cord
I
is
thought
where
it
you're
was just
getting your
food.
nutrients
Is it
and shit.
breaths,
Yeah.
like how we take them.
No,
I think it's
no.
like in your blood, like the
You don't
oxygen.
breathe yet. You don't breathe yet. Your lungs are still developing. You're pretty much getting your nutrients via the umbilical cord based
Yeah.
off what your mother is eating. Or
Like the oxygen goes through the blood. It's like in the how,
Right,
like,
right.
your blood.
It's
is
in the bloodstream.
oxygenated.
Yeah. So you're still being oxygenated, but you're not breathing through your mouth hole. Actually, it's like
Like
oxygen
babies come
coming.
out though and they're like, that's
Their
when they
first
cry.
gasp.
It's like the
Oh,
first time
no.
breathing. It's fucking crazy.
I wonder, like, do we dream in there? Do we know what's going on? I know we
Well,
don't
bro,
remember, but like, I want to know what I did in there.
Yeah, for sure. No, but it's a trip because my sister, you know, she's pregnant.
Yeah.
She's doing like fucking a month and a half, and she'll like go like like she'll just push right here and it'll like kick back, and like she'll push right here and like kick there, like shit like that. It's
Quit
like
calling it an it, okay?
he.
it's a
excuse
he.
me.
Well, it's she.
Baby rights.
No, it is a
Yeah.
boy though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
it's a
boy.
he.
And he's doing something in there.
And he'll you'll shine like a little light right here, and he'll fucking push back and like
That's trippy.
you can like
bro.
feel its head here, and then like it'll like move around, bro. It's
It's got to be a
fucking-
trip being pregnant.
It's got to be so like
Oh.
claustrophobic in there.
Oh my god.
but
You guys
if you
remember
don't-
like when you came out, right?
Yeah.
Same. I mean, what a trippy day.
Yeah. What a traumatic. Well, I feel like that would be probably the most
What a-
traumatic. That was a trippy ass day.
Yeah, I was like, what is this light? And then like the doc was looking down at me. I'm like, what's up,
What's
dog?
What's up, Jeff?
Yeah. He's like,
Dr. Jeff.
yeah, Jeff was looking down at me. Fucking.
Isn't it crazy that like the first
Oh,
person
fuck
to
your
touch
brother.
us in this lifetime is like someone that we don't even know? Like he's just out there. He's
That's
probably,
trippy, yeah.
80
Well,
at
yeah,
this
you
point.
could say your mom's technically touching you.
No, but the first,
True.
but the first person to like hold you in
To
their
put
hands,
hands
is
on
a
you?
doctor, is a stranger that you've never met and probably never will meet. Actually,
Well, you don't know because
I'll never meet the person who brought me into this
You
world.
could if you
No,
wanted
no, I
to. Your
have, I
mom-
have.
your mom
It's still
knows.
my mom's same doctor.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't met mine. I don't think.
Bruce, you've grown. It's like
It's like, well,
that-
yeah,
it's been
you
26
delivered. You
years.
delivered me.
I'm almost shit. I'm almost 30.
Well,
Ah.
some mothers like pull their baby out.
What?
Like some mothers are like will like grab it and like pull out.
That's some rock star mom shit.
Yeah.
Like imagine like how much pain you're going through and then you still like manage to pull your baby out.
I can't believe it's real. Like that's the mystery of life. That's what the fuck is that? What's going on?
Vages have some crazy snapback. That's all I know.
Women, females, women.
It's
females
just
are-
nuts
How
that
do they
like
expand?
you know,
That's
like,
crazy.
there's things that will be brought
Some
up.
can't, you know?
True. That's when they
there's-
have to do C-section, right?
Yeah, that's when you don't. Well, also it's when like the baby doesn't flip, you know, and start. Like if they can't go feet first, or they're gonna like break an arm or something.
There's so many complications that can happen too. Like babies can get strangled by their umbilical cord
Yeah.
coming out.
I was
Like
gonna say that, but I didn't want to say that.
it's fucking
Yeah.
sketchy, bro. Like yeah,
Fuck,
like my
it's
mom had a
fucked.
miscarriage and like fucking yeah, bro.
It's
like,
My
weird
dad
that
was
that
supposed to
was
have
a life. Like
yeah, and I
maybe
probably
I would have known him.
I
her.
probably wouldn't have been here. It was a girl, yeah, and
Yeah.
they might not have had a third kid. Like I probably for sure would not have been born at least at the same time.
Dude, they
Or-
happen actually
It'd be
way
different
more than you
sperm.
think. Like way
Yeah.
more. Even with today's technology, they
Yeah.
happen often. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like it happened to my basketball coach in high school. My dad I was supposed to have 2 more uncles.
Man,
What?
speaking of
He lost a kid
He said,
before
"What?"
him and after him, or like my
Oh,
grandma.
like
my
miscarriages.
grandma,
your
my
dad
gra-
did.
No,
Oh,
my
it's
grandma.
just
I mean, I
weird.
guess. So like my dad should have had 2 more brothers.
Okay, so your dad lost his brothers. Your
Yeah.
grandma lost them. She
Yeah.
was the.
Like that
Birth
shit
giver.
happens obviously more back then, but it still happens.
Well,
way
bro,
too
did
much.
you see this? Like really pissed me off. I was on TikTok. First of all, speaking of TikTok, we got a bone to pick with you guys.
Beef it out.
We upload like a video that like
China.
we even take precaution and
China.
we'll bleep out words that could be edgy. Like this last one we just uploaded from the Carly episode.
Yeah.
We were talking about post-nut clarity and how like it really happens after masturbation, you know, and you're like, whoa, I feel grimy. What did I just do? Like I feel shame. And Brian, he edited the clip. He even he like bleeped out the word masturbation and like did the asterisks in the fucking text as well. And within 3 minutes, the sound has been removed. Nothing even remotely raunchy about it compared to what the fuck I've seen on TikTok. I mean, people are full blown like just racist as fuck, homophobic as fuck, just like bashing on people, like saying the N word and they're not even fucking black. It's like, and I'm like, bro, all this shit is like viral as fuck on TikTok, and we say the word masturbation,
And it's
which I know
bleeped
you
out,
can say.
isn't it?
I know you can say. I've seen videos with it, and I'm just like, what
Well,
the
Brian and I were talking. We think it's got to just be people reporting it, like individual people, not TikTok itself.
Who's doing this?
Well, God forbid
Stop
they get
doing
offended.
this.
You know, like we don't want to offend anyone.
Oh,
Yeah, you know, you shouldn't touch yourself. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I know. He's like all that work. Fuck.
it's just weird, yeah, because we spend time editing these clips, like Brian specifically. You know, we go through, find these timestamps, and get the final clip, and then
Nothing
all
makes you
for
feel like a bigger dweeb when you edit the word masturbation. It still gets taken down. You're like, what a loser world.
bro, it's like, oh my god.
I already feel like a dweeb cutting it out.
Like
It's
Ooh,
like literally
masturbation,
it's
ooh.
natural, like as
Like,
fuck.
what is this? Second grade, bro?
Animals
Is
masturbate.
this Mrs. West's class? I think she was Mrs.
second
Mrs. Kylan
grade-
Rice,
Yeah,
didn't she?
Kylan Rice. Yeah.
He had a duo teaching duo.
Kyle Rice.
Mrs. Kyle and
Kyle
Mrs. Rice.
Rice,
They
yeah.
took like shifts in his second grade.
It was cool.
Were they full time?
both full time. Yeah, they both like taught as a duo.
They're making bread and they're not working that hard.
Yeah, no, they weren't.
So
I
wait a
mean,
minute. We should just become teachers. I'd love to teach. a
Bro,
class
imagine
of
if you
it.
had a 4-piece teaching system.
That would be tough
like-
though, because they probably made half the money for being the second grade teachers.
How do you know?
They must have done something else.
They had a
Either
side
in
gig.
the school or side gig.
Kyle Rice. I mean, their names just have a good ring to it too. Mrs. Kyle, Mrs. Rice. Kyle and Rice. It could have been just like a great like little barbecue. Like
Kyle Rice.
But
Pit
Mrs.
fire.
West had a little like loft that you could read.
Yeah.
If you were like upset, you know, because second graders get like mad and stuff.
Yeah.
You could like go be in the loft for a second.
But you
Calm
had-
down, Trevor.
you had to win to get in the loft. Like you had to like get enough gold
Oh.
stars that week.
See,
type
I
shit.
wasn't in West, so I didn't know the politics of it.
Bro, I remember we would always have races. Like I was in like the top tier reading group with like the JJ Toys and like
Right,
you know
right,
the nerdy kids. Who,
I
like,
love
were-
when you would like shit on like a super nerd because you didn't appear a nerd, but like you could shit on the nerd.
Bro, so hear me out. So we're having a race. It was me versus Nana Tomby.
fuck, dude.
And we were trying to see who could finish the book first because we were trying to see how many books we could read in the week, and like that was the goal.
she's a good reader.
And I wasn't even reading the words at this point. I could tell she wasn't either. We were both in the loft, like we were like trying to duke it out, like no distractions, and we were both just like we said we were skimming, like we were both just sitting here like.
flipping pages.
But could you?
Then we both sprinted, bro, and we ended up like bumping heads trying to get out of the loft. She fell out of the loft and was like fucking all twisted up and shit. Thought she sprained her wrist. And it's like, why are we racing over just reading a novel, bro? It's second grade. Let's just...
But didn't you have to like explain the novel? as
Yeah,
well?
exactly.
And
And
you couldn't, or you could.
well, I think I picked up enough through context clues at the point where I could get by, and like Mrs. West accepted.
Bro, that was like that TikTok you showed me of the world's fastest reader.
He's like starts freaking out. Bro.
It's the funniest video.
That's literally what he's doing, bro.
Exactly what it
We need to
was.
find it. And everyone's like, yo, I think he's having a seizure. I don't know if he's actually reading.
He gets like super aggressive out of
It's
nowhere.
scary though. What were we talking about before Kyle Rice? Teachers. We were talking about
Oh,
something.
shit.
interesting.
TikTok and getting
TikTok, yes.
Fuck you.
Very
we
upsetting.
love TikTok. though.
Respect.
Very upsetting. Just let us post our clips, and if we don't say anything too raunchy, just like let it be. Come on, you can't pick and choose.
I think that'll work.
Yeah, I think they're gonna listen to us now.
Thanks,
every
guys.
every fucking clip should be perfect and just sweet sailing now. But we were talking about just like complications during birth. I saw this TikTok. It was this baseball coach. They were in the South. Clearly, everyone had thick Southern accents, and a lot of people are very pro-life there. Do not fuck with abortions.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess the opposing team, this is where the video started. They wrote on one of the baseballs and threw it at their dugout to the opposing coach, who I guess had just had a miscarriage. They wrote like something like baby killer, like something like
Oh,
really fucked
Jesus.
up. And so the video starts with the coach going, "No, you guys are all fucked up humans." And you don't really have the context until like people explain it in the comments because like there was people there and shit. And he's like yelling at the other bench. And then one of the other coaches on the other side, like across the field, like they're on the infield right now, arguing around the pitcher's mound. One of the other coaches is like, "Yeah, we don't kill babies here," or something. He's like, "I didn't kill my baby. It was a fucking miscarriage. And me and my wife are still fucking torn up over it every day. And you have to fucking remind." And he was freaking. And I was like, bro,
I would kill someone.
like he wanted to, bro.
No,
you
I
could
would
see it
have
in his
beat
eyes.
ass. That's such a weak, like especially the coach. Like you're a fucking loser. You're a
Yeah.
weak ass bitch.
And it was
Fuck
like,
you.
I guess it was like a rumor that the other school started that this teacher / coach, like somebody else like knocked up her wife, and so they got an abortion, even though like it wasn't the case. It was just this rumor that the kid started at like the other school. And
Damn.
bro, I was like, you don't fucking joke about that shit when you don't know the full details, bro. 'Cause
And
that's some
and
serious
that
shit.
TikToks didn't get pulled down. That was,
No, that didn't get pulled down. No, fuck
Oh
no.
no, yeah, that's perfectly cool.
I would actually kill somebody.
Bro, he was so upset,
Okay.
rightfully so. And I was like, Jesus Christ, people are just.
And everyone just filming him like.
People are heartless.
And now, I mean, bro, now like, the fact that Texas abortion ban just passed, like at this day and age, is just so crazy.
Yeah,
to me,
that's.
bro.
Nuts.
It's what 6 weeks.
Like you've seen the
that's
details of
absurd.
that shit, bro. You can get raped underage. It could be a family member. It could be incest, and you could be underage, and you still have to keep the child, or you go to jail for longer than the family member who raped you.
But like
goes to jail.
I heard that shit's not
Jesus.
gonna actually get passed. Like, I
The abortion. I thought it
no, like
It-
like
it was
there's-
up for vote or something.
Yeah, there's still other shit. Like, it's not gonna get passed. Like, it's not. I forget what I.
I thought it
it's
got.
obviously
I thought it got
doesn't help,
implemented. I thought that's why everyone was so freaking out
but-
over
No,
it.
it was like up for like legislation, I guess, or whatever
Okay,
that
got
is.
you.
But I heard from other podcasts that it's not gonna get. There's like too many votes that it has to go through to actually get through.
Well, it can't, bro. It's like I don't know. It's crazy to me. Like,
I agree.
do what you want with your body. You know
It's
what I'm
just
saying?
it's annoying. The sides in politics they both play this two different sides, so it's like,
for sure. And
oh,
then,
you don't want the vaccine, but you
Oh,
want to
yeah,
kill
yeah.
babies.
yeah, we think
It's like-
vaccines have to be mandatory, but not getting an abortion has to be mandatory also. Or like, I don't know.
It's fucking so.
It's like so many people are contradictory in their beliefs and they're fucking,
Everything is politicized.
It's like, oh, you want freedom of what you want to do with your body, but then in this case, you don't.
Yeah.
When it comes to abortions, I don't know. It's fucking weird.
And like the polar bears,
The pole bears.
they're dying.
The polar
polar
bears.
bears.
Polar bears.
Oh, the polar. I thought you meant Paul Bears, like the guys who walk out the
The
casket.
polar bears, exactly.
I was like,
What's the law about them?
the polar bears?
They
the
can't. I think they're.
They eat their own kids.
There's amongst the bears. There's a vote going around saying like you can't be white anymore.
That's
So
true.
all the
Damn.
polar bears are
Oh, so the black bears are going
The
for
black
the top.
bears are fucking up the polar
Brown
bears.
bears.
brown bears,
Grizzlies?
They have yellow bears.
I hear polars are the most
Grizzlies?
vicious, actually,
polar bears.
Yeah.
because
probably
a lot of the time
nowadays.
they're hungry too, and so like if they
Well, they're
see
probably
you,
mad too. It's cold. So cold all the time.
They
It's
they
hot
like
to
they
them,
like
though.
definitely cannibalize their oon children.
Yeah, I mean, because
Yeah.
they're starving, bro. We're melting the polar caps every year, like
Gonna pop
exponentially.
this
Yeah, they
baby
were
out,
doing it when
eat
it
him.
was cold too, though. Like they really were.
They definitely were.
I just wonder, what's it like being not a human? Like,
I want to know.
I
what is
would
that
love to know.
hummingbird? Does he see me?
Does he have thoughts? Like, can he laugh? Can like a hummingbird make
you-
another hummingbird laugh?
When you have eyes on two sides, how do you? What
You're
does
prey.
it look like?
You're prey. That means.
You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
ask Greta.
Yeah. Yes.
There's a shut up. There's gotta be
I'll tell you after. Sammy,
there's gotta be a wall here.
There's got to be a
You can't
wall.
see here.
Can you
just
see
here.
there and there? Like
I mean,
peripherally.
if you're peripherally,
you probably could.
if you're super back, like if you're a hammerhead, for sure.
Oh,
you can see-
hammerheads.
No,
gotta be a
theirs are still on the
confusing life.
front though.
well, have you ever had like a really wide-eyed homie who like you'll talk to him straight on and he has to like turn and like look at you?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Wait, I do have a wide.
We had a buddy James. His eyes were pretty much on his temples, and
No, I know exactly what you're saying.
yeah, you couldn't talk to him straight facing.
Well,
He'd be
you're
like,
not-
hey, what? He'd be like asking who's there, and then you're just looking right at you, and then you'd have to turn, and then he's looking at you with this eye, and yeah, it was weird.
You're body
It's
shaming
just
right now.
nuts.
It's
Like,
crazy how many different ways
That was fake, but I'm
you
sure
could
it'd be
end
fun.
up.
you could live.
One sperm could make you have a slouch eye.
One
Or,
sperm could make you a fully
Slouch
different
eye.
gender.
like a woman. You could be a
A
woman.
woman. A lack of.
You could have straight hair. You could have curly hair.
Yeah.
You couldn't. Your penis could be massive.
Oh my God!
Or
It could be huge.
It could be very,
Be
very
recessive,
small.
you
You
know?
could be a Homo
Micro.
erectus.
You could have one nut.
You have
You-
one nut.
But like, this is what's crazy is like that's just humans. like why did we become humans? Like I want to
know.
be.
You're
Well, I
asking the
love
wrong-
that I'm a human, but like, holy.
I would love to be a
shit.
dog.
That's cool. Yeah, but
you
like,
kind of remind me of a dog.
I
Like
want to be a
very.
dog owned by. Like,
You don't
want to
be anything else than what you are.
You're
No,
very
no,
like
you're right, you're
submissive.
right.
You sort of like take orders well. And shit. Feel like I can kind of like boss you around.
I would
do
love
whatever
if
say.
you were my
I feel like
owner.
it's the
You would?
reversed
Yeah.
actually.
What?
Like he's like, you just do what he says. You can boss you around.
He's kind of like He's like.
I would like to see you try to be my owner.
It would be easy.
the
I would just
only thing.
Piss on everything. I would poop on everything. I would bite your stuff.
Nah.
bite your stuff.
I'd put you in training for weeks, and then you'd get all homesick, and you'd be like, all right, I have to behave if I don't want to go back to training again. And then you'd shape up quick.
You're like I don't know if you are human. I think you might be cartoon.
I think I'm like part mongoloid.
Yeah, I think you're a
Mongoloid.
mongoloid. No, who's a mongoloid? I remember who's a mongoloid. It's just so dumb. I think you made that word up via that photo.
What photo?
Whoa!
Oh,
we gotta show you.
Speaking of the wide eyes,
I think I know already.
I wish we could talk
Really?
about this.
I
on
don't
the
know, maybe
podcast,
not.
But oh my god, yeah.
But
We'll
it's
show you the
not-
photo after.
It's not the worm from X-Men.
no, this is a real human.
This is a real human.
No,
But it's like it's a mongoloid though.
Okay.
It'll tweak you out. Yeah. So I mean, shit. I don't know. TikTok, quit fucking banning our videos.
Are you guys schwitzing?
I'm
sweating.
Yeah.
I'm sweating a little
Fully
bit.
sweating.
Also, check out the sign. This is our new backdrop.
This is by the same His
Artist-
name's Damian Hirst. He
Yeah.
did CLB.
CLB, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So wait, speaking of, I actually wanted to bring this up.
Oh yeah, way better
CLB
for
or
me
Donda?
than Kanye.
Really?
I like Kanye, but like I just liked Drake's album better.
Really? Yeah.
You listened to both? Like
I
full?
did. Yeah, I had a
I'm
lot.
fully
of time.
on the Donda way for sure.
I'd agree.
I think Drake's was fine, but it was just
Just-
what I've heard it. before.
There's a lot of Drake songs I fucking love on there too. Like I just feel like I've heard, he has the dancehall records.
Of
He has the
course.
40 like kind of sampled
Yeah,
lo-fi
yeah.
beats.
No, I'm not
He's got-
saying it's groundbreaking. It isn't.
That's the thing that more to me like Donda, like even like that Weekend record where he brings in
That's my favorite
he
record.
brings in the chorus just for the end right there at the end. Or
Yeah.
what was the one we listened to? Jonah.
Jonah is dope.
Who knows somebody to lean on? What's
Yeah,
that hook?
with
Like
Glory.
I like them
it's
both.
so fucking.
I just wanted
trippy.
Drake to take more risk.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's
There-
in the position to do so, and I don't know why you wouldn't.
I think I just heard so much new. He was just on a new production tip. I feel like Kanye.
I
Like,
fucked with Kanye's. Like
Yeah.
I'm a fan of it as well.
but
I
Drake
just-
has some great ones too.
I'm true and true. I'm
it's just
I
like
love
different.
Drake.
He
There's-
I
makes
feel you.
better music, and Drake might be a better rapper. Who knows?
There's just something
But
about
that's
you go.
still
like, when-
debatable too.
yeah.
There's
I would
something
agree
about
with
when
that.
Drake's like there's something about Drake to me that like when I hear him he makes me feel like Drake. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like fuck yeah, dude. Like
No,
I
he
feel
like
you.
rhymed a few bars, and I was like, you just sound cool saying that, but if anybody else said that, doesn't sound.
It could
cool.
be corn.
Like,
yeah.
He's but
His
like
tone
some
is just
like
fits
He's got the perfect
everything.
rap
So
tone. I would
good.
Yeah,
say.
it's just so good.
And it's
Yeah.
better. It's not the best workout album by any means, but I can work out to Certified Lover Boy more than Donda.
Mm.
Like I
Yeah.
tried both.
Yeah, I would agree. I
on
would
multiple
agree.
yeah,
different days.
yeah, I would agree.
Definitely
too.
more just upbeat, like like more hype tracks. Kanye, really the only like track that's too hype on there is fucking the one with Fabio.
That one's
Foreign.
fire. Too.
Super fire.
I love that.
I
one.
liked
He was
all the
spitting
features.
on that shit.
I loved Don Tolliver's part.
Yeah,
But for
Moon.
me,
oh,
yeah.
like, so innovative, bro. Like
Yeah,
that
that's
kinda
the thing
hook.
about Kanye. It's like more innovative.
more musical and just like yeah, you
when
know.
when I
but that's what
But like the last record on
No,
Drake's
like-
project, what was that one called? I forget what it's
remember.
called.
the what?
The last
The remorse.
the remorse. Like
yeah.
wow, we were driving to get our TV from Best
Yeah.
Buy, and oh my god, we were just sitting there like in fucking engulfed by the
Yeah.
bars. It was unbelievable. I was
Well,
like,
it's
this
just
is so beautiful.
Champagne
it's
poetry. was
weird
fire.
that well
So
fucking
fire.
7th Street on Bridal or whatever that one.
Yeah,
hard
yeah,
as
yeah.
Fuck. No, but like Drake and Kanye are just completely different artists. So
For
it's
sure.
weird,
It's
so
it's weird to
different,
compare
yeah.
them. I don't know.
It
but
is
it's
weird. to compare
neither
them.
of their best work, guaranteed from my perspective.
Yeah.
Like it does. Like like for me, Nothing Was the Same is still my favorite, and Views is up there, and even like Take Care is up there.
Yeah, for
like those
sure.
three, like
For
he
sure.
wasn't even like close to those in my opinion. Like it's not like a staple like this is 2021. Like oh my god, I'm
Yeah.
gonna remember this year forever because of that album.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Where
Yeah, I
like
feel you.
2012, like Nothing Was the Same. Like that's
2015.
And same
Views,
with
2016,
Kanye, it's like
whatever.
how do
Kanye's
you beat graduation
808s
and fucking 808s and heartbreak? I
yeah.
mean,
I'm just like
my
that's
twist,
like a
my beautiful
time.
twisted dark fantasy.
yeah, I mean,
Exactly.
he's just it's tough. And this project I think is a lot more
Even
like
Yeezus,
gospel
bro,
infused
fuck.
too. It's like much more because he talks about God in every single song. Pretty
That's
much.
another thing that's like, and
It-
I'm not against that at all, but it's just like, how can you expect everyone to
Of
like,
course.
love this?
It does get a little repetitive, just like the subject matter for
Yeah.
sure. You
He
know what
just
I'm saying?
winning fucking what is that genre called?
It's
Christian rap?
Yeah,
Christian rap.
no gospel. He's just winning Grammys in the like
He easily
who's
could.
competing against him?
Literally.
Fucking
Meryl
Momo
Streep?
Joe from
Yeah.
BYU. Like you fuck.
Fucking
Literally.
Hillsong United. That's pretty much it in terms of like the Christian music category. You feel me?
That Jonah song though, like he's got like Like I like when rappers like that, when the production's like darker, but it's still like a very pretty song.
Yeah.
And like there's some on there, Jonah. That one's fucking pretty. Like how Vori sang
Yeah,
on that
yeah,
shit, and then the
absolutely.
Moon one.
Moon
like, that
is
shit just
tough.
feels fucking
Jail
super.
Part 2 is sick too. I
Yeah.
liked the baby's verse. It was good.
And
I don't-
Hurricane, doesn't Lil Baby come in on Hurricane, which I thought
Hurricane,
was
yeah.
Bro,
sick.
his,
Like,
and that was like now
Great
listening
switch
to
up.
it, like the first time I listened to it, I was like, this is like a baby I've never heard. And then now it's like, okay, it's still like Lil
still
Baby.
his flow
but
and
it's
all
just
that.
so hard.
Just
like,
over like a different production, which is like
he
cool.
sounds richer these days, you know?
I think
He's
he is
a lot.
He's much richer.
Yeah.
I think he's very wealthy.
But you're just saying in like his
crazy.
tone, you can hear it.
Yeah, like I don't know.
the
he's
swag
just,
Bro,
like,
you saw
stomping
his
on the beat.
Patek watch that was he bought a $400K fake watch.
Fake.
You didn't
Oh
see
yeah,
that?
yeah. Fake watch busta.
Bro, yeah,
outed
it
him
was,
for it.
and then someone like out. He's like,
And it was
bro,
so fake, bro.
You gotta
Just-
get your money back. That shit's fake. And then you see the side by side. I was like, how do you buy that? Like,
Wait,
Yeah.
did he just not know?
He didn't know.
bro,
it.
it looked dusty.
The jeweler like was going on a rant on his story after like saying how he got played and shit.
Who the jeweler?
And he's
got
like
played?
I believe that
my
if you're Lil
condolences
Baby.
at Lil Baby. Baby's never gonna buy some shit from him ever again. He fucking ruined that.
He
right?
gave him
depends.
all his money back, and
I don't know.
four diamond rings or
Yeah.
some shit.
I think. I mean, I have no fucking perspective on this. But if you have like a good relationship with a jeweler and you've bought multiple legit things from them,
Yeah, I
and then
wonder.
they fuck up once, I don't know what kind of guy.
But he might be
Lil Baby
thinking,
is.
what else of mine is fake? Shit, I don't know. Because think about it. As a rapper, like, that's such a big no-no. And just, like, your
Yeah.
street cred, you got to be rocking real ice. Like, fucking, that's just, like,
Isn't that crazy that you can have like a whole like you can look up how I've made $100 million, but if I'm wearing like a fake diamond ring, I'm nothing.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
just
yeah.
because of how it makes you look,
Yeah,
even though
yeah.
we know you're worth hundreds of millions.
no, but you have to like be. I feel like you're insecure too, so you kind of like take it. If you don't give a
Yes,
fuck, no one's gonna do
100%.
shit. You
Exactly,
know? Like,
exactly.
If you like fucking own that you wear fake jewelry and
A
you're
lot of,
rich,
like,
that you people might respect you for that. Like the right
Facts.
people, you know.
A
It's
lot
like
of
it's
rich
all image
motherfuckers,
anyways.
Yeah.
Like wear fake diamonds and shit because they're like, I don't want to get this shit ripped off
Yeah.
of me.
Right.
I'm rich as fuck. I can get it, but it's like it looks the same.
I mean,
Why does it fucking matter?
I get it, bro. Jewelry's the stupidest shit ever. It instantly
Yeah.
depreciates in value. It's like,
Yeah, except gold. Like everything else is trash.
I mean, it's just weird to me because I'm like, bro, once you like make custom jewelry, it's like people either have to want to buy that one of one piece or else it's like, I guess if you're a big enough artist, like there could be some more added value to it just because it was yours
Yeah,
and you
for
owned it.
sure.
But it's like, bro, that shit is that's just wasting money, bro. That shit can get snatched. You can lose it. I lose all my jewelry, all my shit. Like I wouldn't be caught dead buying like a fucking bust down diamond necklace. I know I'm losing that shit.
And like
bro.
wear it
I know
out
I'm losing
like
that
to the
shit.
fucking club.
I lose
wanna-
all my jewelry, all my watches, like
I
without
love
fail,
those,
bro.
Though, like
I want to see you wear. I
They're
want to see him
clean.
wear like Cubans.
Just a fat
like
ass
a
chain.
fat link.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear about Aaron Jones last night?
No, what
No.
happened?
Yes,
he was
I
wearing
did.
he was
He
wearing
did
a chain. Or
He's
something?
wearing a chain with his dad's ashes in it,
No.
and he lost it in the end zone.
No way.
He got it back this
Yeah, they
morning.
found
He
it.
did.
They
He found it.
Yeah, but like the coolest shit was in the interview where he was like, "I know if there's one place my dad would want me to lose his ashes, it would be the fucking
In the end zone. That's
Bro,
Yeah,
on his
gangster.
fourth TD.
That's
he had
fourth
such
TD
a
of the night.
fucking tough.
But like
That's
seeing
gangster
him,
as fuck.
I was seeing, bro, Henry Ruggs wears the coldest, just like it's classy, dude.
Yeah.
And he's in that all black. His skin tone's obviously super nice. Like he's just like in these diamonds just pop. It's kind of like Alvin Kamara's
Grills.
Like that's hard.
Who
Yeah.
Like,
started that shit? Was that like Deion Sanders? Like he was the first one to rock chains while playing and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
A
I
lot-
feel like he
Kinda
was
ballsy.
He
I
probably-
mean, like,
Prime time. I think
he definitely-
started it, but like, bro, when I saw Kamara, I saw a new player rocking just bust down grills too. Like recently, it was a defensive.
Oh, we saw
defensive
some
guy.
running back
Cornerback
too. We're
or
like,
something.
that guy's got to be from Florida.
Yeah, for sure. I
And
mean,
I'm
you
just
can
like, that
tell.
shit is tough,
yeah, the
bro.
gold tee going.
Yeah.
Like chains, I feel like could get in the way and swing. They could probably tackle you with them.
They
damn-
usually have
they
like
probably tuck 'em
they're
or
definitely tighter.
Yeah,
so you can't
definitely
get 'em.
tucked. Yeah.
I
But like
think, like, the
grills
s-
are like great. 'cause
Bro,
it's
they
just-
wear
that just looks
earrings
fly.
too. Like,
Yeah. The
you'll take a-
swaggiest sport to me though is baseball.
oh my God, they
They look
they
like-
swing hard and they're like gold chain, like kind of
Yeah.
comes
when they
back
when
on
they
that
hit a
shit,
home
like-
run, they're trotting. They have fat chains. Oh,
Bro,
man.
it's hard.
and
as
they're like
fuck.
already 230, so like
Yeah.
their whole body's
Just-
gonna move.
They just got that big Dominican drip.
Yeah,
you know?
just straight out
Yeah,
of
so
Dominican
tough.
Republic.
Shout out Jake Myers. I feel like we should buy him a gold chain.
Just to look fly as
Who's he-
fuck.
who's
Who's
deserves
Jake
it.
Myers?
Bro, he can buy one himself now. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
once he gets
facts.
this contract, bro. So he's our homie. He went to Westside High School. Shout out Westside High School.
Just
in
one of our
Omaha,
best
Nebraska.
buds from high school. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
One of our great buds. We used to get fucking belligerent at his grandma's house.
right by your house.
Yeah,
right?
it's my
Literally.
neighbor.
3
And now
houses
it's
down.
gone.
Wait,
Gone.
he's in the
That house is
MLB.
gone. Yes,
He just got brought up. And
He played
brought-
at Nebraska.
Is he the guy on the Phillies?
he went.
No, that's
through
Alec Boehm. He's,
years.
he's his homie. But he played in Nebraska. Played I think all 4 years in Nebraska. He was
Yep.
playing for the Sugarland Skeeters, which was the Astros AAA team.
And bro, he was there with like what for 2 years, 3
2 years, and he was doing great, like hitting bombs, like leading
Ding,
their team
ding.
in RBI and shit. Finally got called up like what 3 months ago maybe,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Two.
Yeah,
Bro,
Belichick.
like Myers Mania has just been crazy over in
Bro,
Houston,
his
bro.
very first game, he hit 2 homers, 1 grand slam.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, and they were losing.
What
and then
position
he
does he
ended up
play?
winning the game.
Center
for
Bro,
him.
he already has like 2 of the most insane circus catches like you'll ever see. Like from the like 2 couple
Bro,
months
he
he's been
ran.
playing.
He face planted into the wall and held on to this like
Yeah.
huge long shot.
He's got like a .3 something RBI, which is great.
No,
Yeah.
he did not have a
3-1-4.
fucking 2
Or,
home runs in his first game.
Yeah.
first game.
What's not RBI?
Oh, the
.3
mania.
No, his batting average.
Batting average, yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like .314 or something.
It's good, and he's
That's
he's
just
killing
Fuck me,
it.
14.
314.
Yeah.
.31415.926. Just start
No,
reciting
he's a
pie.
beast.
He's a pie.
But
yeah,
he
he's a
so
beast.
but he's like 6'1", maybe 2 now. I was
Is-
talking to
he-
Brock.
there's
Yeah,
no
no,
way he
I was
keeps
talking to
growing.
Brock. I was talking to Brock about him, and
He's like 210, isn't he?
yeah, he's 210. He's sober. He's like put on a fuckload of meat. and,
Yeah.
he's just fucking
He's a baller.
like, bro. He looks like a professional athlete.
He does.
Yeah, he
and it's
does.
like, how did
So-
Jake Myers, this like
Yeah.
145 kid,
Yeah,
baby face out
who's
the
like
wazoo.
5'9", probably like
He's
in
still got a good
senior
baby
year.
face.
and
too.
he's got the lettuce now.
Bro,
it's
he
like,
just looks like he just
yeah.
became a fucking baseball player, like
Yeah.
an amazing one.
Yeah,
Like he used to look very out of place playing baseball because he had such a baby face and like
Yeah.
he's just like this like kind of like big baby who's just like just fucking
He's the
throwing
nicest
heat.
kid. I don't
Yeah.
think has he ever had beef with someone?
no shot.
There's no way.
No way.
But now he can buy all the beef he wants. Like he's a beast.
He is a beef. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was talking to Quinn Nelson about it actually, because his brother got back together with the sister
Lamel?
of who Jake, Lamel,
Yeah.
Kenzie and Maddie,
Yes.
and so now he has like all this insight on Jake. And I was talking to Quinn Nelson, he's like, bro, apparently he's just eating like insane amounts
Yeah,
of
it's like chicken and rice. Like
yeah,
the shit
chicken,
we were
broccoli,
doing for
brown rice.
whatever, but
Exactly.
he's just professional at whatever he's doing.
He's so good.
He doesn't go
badass.
off on a fucking 2-week bender.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
You didn't notice we got a So we're
we
looking
we
for.
did this, Jay.
No, I know, but we're looking for a
okay.
spot. The reason we didn't even get to this, we're hunting right now. We're not going to be in here forever. We know a lot of people shoot their podcasts out of here.
But we love the setup.
We love the vibe. We might draw some inspiration. What'd you say?
Well, I would say yes, and also I would say if you guys have any input on like, I don't know if you watch or listen to other podcasts, but if you watch them and you like any sort of setup that they have, like I know we
Aesthetic.
watch like Bad Friends.
Yeah.
I love their setup. It's kind of like this, but split. And then they have like in the back behind them, they have their own personalized like wall like this. With,
Yeah.
like,
Posters,
cool
little
things.
fucking toys.
I like that though.
fan art that they send in. So I think.
What
we
do you guys
want
wanna
to
see?
A
Yeah,
PO
we need
box.
we need art.
We should set up a PO box where people can send in just like fucking artwork and drawings
Like-
and anything creative, fan notes.
Bro, they have like fucking action figures of themselves.
Yeah.
I need
That's
that.
gangster. That's
Yeah,
gangster.
Nobody comment impulsive. That's a $10 million set.
That set is so.
Is it
nice
really?
Yeah,
looking.
something like that.
It's so fucking.
yeah,
nice,
yeah. So if you're
Well,
looking,
and just
for
looking
that
at it, it's
shit,
like fucking
shut
custom
up.
to a T.
In a couple years, we'll do that.
Yeah, once
Yeah.
we really get the ball rolling. But seriously, let us know like what sort of podcast setups you like, other shows that you've seen in the past that you're like, oh, they can maybe use a little something out of this playbook.
But for right now, we have the Damien Hirst, like I said. This
Damien
is a one of one. He got all of our names.
We'll
on
also,
there.
yeah, we're gonna sell this too. So if anyone wants it,
yeah.
Damien Harris from
That
the
might actually be a
Patriots?
good relic.
Damien
Harris from the Patriots. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he ran 100 yards and then he
And
did
then he did this. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, Mac Jones, cool. I mean, it's all good vibes. So basically, I think we should ask, these guys and you and me questions.
Some questions.
wait, this is exciting,
Red
guys.
Berries from Special
Guys,
K.
this is
We're
our
just
first
to get our last one.
video submission.
Okay, yeah. So let me give them a little breakdown. All right.
Dude, every time. So yeah,
So listen. So in the past, we've been doing a bit called Ask the Cast. You guys would send in DMs. It would just be text that we'd be reading off of, anything you want us to answer. We decided let's get a little more intimate with the people.
We want to get to know you.
I want to see your
We want to see your faces. We want to hear your name, where you're from, and then you ask us a question on video, and you can see yourself actually overlaid in the podcast. We're gonna, do a little edit magic. Shut up, Brian. And yeah. So this is our first week of video Ask the Cast.
Shut up, Brian. I was like, you
Shut up, Brian. He wasn't even talking. And if you guys want to partake in this segment in the future, all you have to do is email outapocketaskthecast@gmail.com.
We'll put those links in the
we'll put the link in the description.
in the
for sure.
IG, yeah, all that shit.
Yeah, 100%. So it's an open forum. You can submit whenever you want, and we can view them whenever you want. Just send them to the email, all right? Attach your video, and let's start it off. Let's see what we got first this week.
Emily.
How do you know her name?
Hi.
Close.
From Brazil.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Anna.
And my question is, if we live it in a Outta Pocket monarchy, and you, obviously, were the kings, what would be like the most random law.
So if we were our own monarch,
We were the kings of the land. Us four specifically. We were a monarchy.
what was the one law?
Great word choice. You
Yeah,
know,
oh
she
my
used
God.
monarchy,
Yeah.
which is nice.
And her voice is precious.
Wait, isn't that
extremely
like an
precious.
oligarchy
Anna,
with like
thank you.
multiple? Or
Yeah, that's
What is
like
a
that was
monarch?
like
Wait, I
Sparta
didn't
was an
understand the last
oligarchy.
part that she said.
she said, what would be the most random law that you
"Oh,
would?
the most random."
The most
Yeah,
random
that's a
law
good
that you
point.
would have
Oh, bro,
implemented.
I
It was
have,
random
I
law
have
or-
a plethora of knowledge to jump off of here.
What would you do? What would be your
Well,
most random
there's
law?
one in like Arizona where you can't like walk a camel down a street, so it has to be something like that. Like,
Yeah.
No,
like,
but you can
I
make up
think you
any
can't-
law. You
Yeah,
don't-
I know. Like, you can't bathe in a bathtub with a donkey.
Okay, I mean,
is that a real? Is that one
Yeah,
somewhere?
like there's because like back in 19 fucking whatever we started.
bestiality.
how did that? There must have been like a crazy donkey bath mishap for that to become a law, correct?
Something like that.
the most.
It's like when they say no
random
skateboarding
law.
in the bathroom or whatever. Like they have those signs.
Yeah.
It's like who was grinding on the urinal? Like there had to have been something going on.
Okay, the most random law. I think we have to.
I'm sorry.
My name is Alyssa.
Alyssa,
Texas,
what's good,
and
She starts telling
my
us my random law would be. It's like wait, how did you hear Anna's
Sorry
question?
about that.
So Anna,
Anna.
Random law.
we need a random
Shout out
law
to
for
Brazil,
Anna.
by the way. We really miss Brazil deeply and dearly.
Yeah, we do.
Got to get back there
I've never
soon.
been. I want to go.
I've never been either.
Should we make a
Can
trip?
I go with you?
Yeah, I mean,
Obrigado.
we're starting an oligarchy there. Did you know? Or a,
Yeah.
a monarchy.
Okay,
there.
yeah.
So random law. I don't know.
My random law would be like
It's ours.
every Sunday. No. You can make your own.
Oh.
Wow.
Continue.
Every Sunday, I think there would have to be just an hour of peace where you have to get rid of technology. You can't be on your phone, and everybody in the city or whatever the fuck we're a monarchy of.
And if you
our
get caught
kingdom,
doing this, what's the repercussions?
lashes. We're bringing it back to the medieval days.
Oh, fuck.
Hey,
Alright.
if you're a lawbreaker,
Wait, but,
you know.
Did you see in China they just you can only play video games on the weekend and only for up to 3 hours.
Really?
They just
Is
implement.
that
No
good
way.
or is that bad?
It's probably good for mental health, honestly. Like,
I don't know.
It
It's
would
just
be-
weird that you have no control.
No
I
freedom of
would
choice.
make. I think my like pitch into the random law bucket would be a just Mondays are like they're the new Sunday, and then Saturdays 2 days now. Saturday and Sunday.
But Saturday.
So
and
there's no
Saturday.
such thing as
Yeah.
Sunday. So when does football happen? On the second Saturday.
And the second
Saturday
24 hour of the
and
Saturday.
Monday, but I just don't. I feel like it should be 3-4. Like that's a good breakdown. You got 3 days of rest, 4 days of work. I don't think it would really hurt
I'm trying
the
to think of a
economy
f-
that much.
Yeah, interesting.
I think that'll be good.
So is that a law?
Yeah, 48-hour Saturday.
You
48
may
hour
not-
Saturdays.
You may not work on Monday.
You cannot work on Mondays.
Yeah.
You may.
That would
not.
be dope for there to be a mandatory day where nobody can work. It's just like you have to. It's like
Yeah,
the-
no, you don't feel
the
like
mental
you're
health
falling
day.
behind.
forced
Yeah. It's
socialism.
the mental health day. You have. This would also coincide on my day where you have to have at least. I think it's a 2 hour window of no technology. You can't use it. It's forbidden, and you
That's
just have to be. You have to be one with the people around you.
no,
you
I'm
know?
I think mine would be.
The word squelch would be banned too.
Squelch, obviously.
Ugh.
Squelch is bad. I think every family would have to have at least one animal.
I like that.
One animal.
Just
Can it
one
be
animal.
like an ant?
Yeah, it could be an insect.
Is an insect an animal?
I was
No.
just gonna say that.
They are, right? Is a bug an animal?
No, it's a
It's
crustacean.
an insect. No.
It's an insect. Insects are different than
Yeah,
animals.
it's different.
No, an animal. So it has to have fur, maybe, or
Uh-huh.
bird,
That's
or
a mammal.
feathers.
Because
Well,
amphibians are animals.
dolphins.
They could have a lizard, right?
Sure.
I've
So is
heard
that
of it.
amphibian?
Lizards don't have fur.
So an animal that can walk and not.
Just not a bug.
Yeah,
Pretty
not a
much.
bug. Not a bug.
I would make it illegal not to work. Everyone has to do their part in the
Economy.
society and do something.
Wow,
Even if you're already rich, you got to pick up and join the.
that's cool.
can't-
Everyone has to be like give back to the society and economy.
In some sort of way, and there has to be we would make it so there is a position for everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
You
and
know,
like
it's not like
maybe
they have to be
that's-
cutting
it's-
jobs
Yeah,
all
you
the
don't have
time.
to. Yeah, it doesn't. Maybe you're just helping out your neighbor that day, but you have to sign off on it, and it has to get to my office.
Everybody has to journal. Also, in our kingdom, everyone has to journal at the end of every day. It's, just
Yeah.
so they can get all their words out on paper. They have a nice little memory bank when they want to look back at their life.
Yeah, if you want to live here, you're gonna have to get off your ass.
Get off your ass, go work, and fucking write down a journal entry every night,
And swim.
and have double Saturdays.
Yeah.
You have to swim. You
You
have
have to
everyone. It's
swim.
illegal to not know how to swim too.
Let's
So
swim.
babies, we just axe them all.
No, babies are great swimmers naturally. You ever see them just?
those
drown?
videos are scary, bro.
Yeah, they
But the
are.
baby's like, I did it. He
Bro.
kind of does it.
And you see like all the Karens in the comments, like, how dare you do this to your baby? But I guess like
That's
actually,
what happened to me.
It actually helps
Oh,
your
yeah.
baby learn how to
They just
swim.
drop you in. Yeah.
Yeah.
They drop you in, and they'll just naturally turn onto their backs and start like gasping for air. And it's
gotta
like
learn-
it's like an
it's-
8-month-old
What is
baby.
it?
though.
Trial by fire.
Bro, they-
So- I would be so scared as a parent, even though I know like they're gonna naturally their instincts are gonna take over. I would still be tweaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like you're chucking your baby into a pool.
Bro, my mom has the
And they
funniest
really-
video of me screaming when they were trying to do that to me. Screaming like. And my little cousin, she wasn't even nervous, and then she saw me getting like literally screaming like
You set off a chain reaction.
like Yeah, she started bawling. Like everyone started bawling.
Kids will just start crying because another kid starts crying. You know what I'm
100%. They're
saying?
just like fear.
That was me with my first bike ride too. My dad I even had training wheels on. I think.
Did you
I was
eat
just
shit your
screaming,
first time?
Don't do it! I'm just yelling. Yeah.
I think I hit a
noticed
mailbox.
That billboard says Johnson. You see that?
Holy shit.
Right above.
The
Ryan's
one
name.
little slit through the fucking blinds that I can see
all I can
says
see
my
Black
is
Joy.
Johnson.
I see Black Joy.
Ula Johnson.
Black Joy.
Let's get the next one of good question. What was her name?
Good question, Anna.
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 Shout out to Brazil.
Shout out Anna.
I hope those were enough laws for you.
Hi, my name is Jasmine. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and I was wondering if you guys would be interested in ever having one of your fans be on your podcast.
Yeah.
Jasmine, great question.
Good
I
question,
think we're
Jasmine.
not. I think this is how we'll put it.
I forget the question.
Would
would
we
you
have
ever have
a
a
fan on
fan?
the podcast?
I think it'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
even
Not
more
all at once
fun
now.
to go on a podcast tour and randomly pull, maybe 1, 2, or 3 fans at different times
From each
in
city?
a show. And yeah, we just talk, and they can chime in, and we'll have like a mic runner. And
That would be fire if we brought.
No,
them
but we
up.
can't do that because you can't vet people. Like you have to
But-
be able to be like, yo.
That's the best way to do it, because then you can just throw them back in the audience if they're
That's
good.
a good point. That's
Yeah.
a good
Yeah,
point.
yeah, we got to be ready for whatever they throw at us. You know.
oh,
We
we're
can't-
ready.
All right, fuck it. Trial by fire.
I think that's a great question, Jasmine.
But honestly, though, like we could even that would be interesting to bring in like an OG like LA
Oh, yeah.
fan where we
Yeah.
shoot and just be like, okay, what is your perspective on us like throughout all these years? Like, how'd you first figure out about like just like I would be so
Yeah.
curious, and then just like interview them about their fucking lives and what they're doing, and like
Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
should. I think that'd be a cool.
sometimes the most interesting episodes are just like the most random people. Like
And just real conversation.
Like Theo Vaughn's truck driver girl.
he had a female trucker on. Yeah, I was like,
Really?
that's fucking interesting. It was like one of the most interesting combos he had on the like just her talking about the sketchiest shit that's happened during your truck driving routes and shit. And
Yeah, I
she's
think
just
maybe
this
we
cig
do like
smoking
a
fuck-
little fucking. We could do like a raffle too somehow. Like people put their names in, and like
We
if
fly
you
you
put
out
your
to be
name
on
in,
that-
if you put your name in, we'll give you a shirt too.
This is what we should do, bro. When we start our Patreon for like whoever is subscribed to our Patreon or whatever platform we go with, we should do a raffle once every couple months, and if you win it,
You can come be
you
on the
you
show.
come out and you can be on an episode or something.
That
Like
sounds
you're the guest for the episode,
that
and
sounds
that's
really
like that's for
smart.
like the
Yeah.
high tier like subscribers or something.
or it's just like a bid.
a bit. Jesus, like all right, who's throwing the most money, huh?
Hey, you
No,
got
no,
10 grand.
we gotta pick it at random just so everyone has a fair shot.
yeah,
you know?
no,
Yeah,
no,
you're right,
no,
you're right.
no.
Because then like people who
Dono
don't have money,
walling.
then
No
it's just
dono.
fuck.
Bill Gates' daughter's a huge fan. It just wouldn't be fair.
She's like, cause she's on every month. She wins every month.
I'll give you $1 billion a month. It's like, why do you sound like that?
You're a 14-year-old girl, dude.
Okay,
Alright.
so yes to that question.
Yes, we would love to do that.
Thanks,
Maybe we'll bring you on, Jasmine.
Thanks, Jasmine.
My name is Alyssa.
Thanks, Jasmine.
Nice glasses, Alyssa.
I like your glasses, Alyssa.
We love Chicago.
I'm from Austin, Texas, and my question is if you could only sleep with one person for the rest of your life and it had to be another cast member.
Wait.
who would you
Sleep?
choose?
Like
Johnson, you would allow this
Is that
question
mean?
to
Are you
fly
saying
through.
having sex or
No,
just,
no,
just
just-
sleep
of
next
course.
Just sleep next to.
sleep next to who's warm?
I'd go
Oh,
with Johnson
sleep
for
next
sure.
to?
Johnson
small.
literally doesn't. I slept with him before. He doesn't move.
Okay.
You are not.
No, you were a pencil.
Yeah, I'm not really a squirmer at all.
No, you were straight as an arrow.
I used to wake up like fully upside down with like my foot in my mouth, like when I was just like a 4-year-old. But the
You
times
had
have
to
changed, I
sleep
guess.
with one. I'll be so
I slept
sick
with.
of
I've
you.
slept with all of you actually. Now that I say
I've
that.
definitely slept in the same bed as all.
And
of
you're
you.
all
Yeah.
don't. You all don't move much.
No, I've never moved much. I don't think anyone in here is a snorer unless
No.
it's like a
No, I got my
blackout.
tonsils removed, so I can't.
Yeah, same.
I don't know why. I feel like G could be like a cover hog for some reason.
Cover hog.
Yeah.
I like it cool.
Yeah, he gets
You like
warm
it
in the
cool.
night.
Oh, you like it cool, so you would be an anti-cover hog.
Well, I
What's
like
an
to-
anti-cover hog? That's,
Where you don't even want the covers, you only sleep with sheet because you like to be cool or something. You know?
No, but I like when the room is like freezing, so I have to use the covers.
I'm
But I
like,
don't like bundle. I'm like kind of like one of those with like the arms over the covers tucked in.
Are you
Okay.
guys back sleepers, front sleepers, side
I
sleepers?
start back and I kind of move.
I'm kind of
throughout
like
the
a-
I'm
360.
either on my
Yeah.
back or I'm literally like right on my stomach. I don't usually sleep
I'm
on
a
the
front.
side.
I'm a front with like a side face. I mean, I'm obviously not like face down on the pillow. like-
Yeah, I'm a.
But I'm usually front side face. I kind of go to my side. I'm on my side sometimes.
That'd be cool to have like a.
Not really a back sleep.
My back be
massage.
hurting in the middle of the night, so I have
Same.
to move. I have to move.
Same.
You know, like the holes in the massage beds.
Yeah.
Where you put your
there should be
penis
a,
through and
a part of like a bed.
where you can put your
that you
face
can do
straight
that,
down.
So you can just, cause you can just fall asleep like that. Nice. Like sometimes it's like.
They made those like weird.
That would be-
bad for
that
your
would-
face.
those
Would it?
Tempur-Pedic
Yeah.
pillows that like kind of like are good for your neck.
Okay, so
Well, it's bad to sleep
who's sleeping with who?
on
We gotta have two pairings here. We can't
I said
sleep with each other.
Johnson dibs.
So me and Bruce are sleeping together.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, that's
easy. Yeah, it's
I was
easy.
gonna say yeah, cause like like I don't want to get up like 4 hours before you, or like be in bed
Yeah.
4 hours before you.
You
get
guys
No,
up.
I'm gonna get up because you probably won't even wake up. It's 6 in the morning. You know.
Yeah.
True.
Me and you would be on the same routine.
Yep.
We would brush our teeth together. We would make our coffee together.
Exactly.
It would just work out.
It does
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, because you'd be waking up at like, you know,
I would be
8
like
a.m.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't be having it.
a chick that's leaving early. You wouldn't even see me go.
You didn't see me go.
Just sneak out.
He hasn't seen that for
Take a
months.
shower.
I probably wouldn't even hear. Okay.
I feel like that had a deeper meaning, but I couldn't find it.
I couldn't find it either.
Thanks, Alyssa.
Thanks for your questions.
We appreciate you.
Alyssa, great Houston. We'll see you.
Austin.
Austin.
We
Great
love
Austin question.
Hi, my name's Emily, and I'm from Liverpool.
I know her.
And my question is, if you could travel back in time to any year, what year would you travel
God,
back
that's so
to?
great.
I love your
Liverpool.
accent. Emily's an OOG. She's the one on Instagram who always does a side by side of like, you know, if you ever wear like an outfit, I don't know, like an iconic outfit or something.
And then
you
like
know?
the price of it and shit.
No, she'll like wear it too.
Oh.
And she's also
really?
made like shirts for this
I've seen her.
podcast. She like makes merch just based off of like funny moments.
I've seen Emily many a time.
Emily.
Emily's
Shout out Emily.
And your accent is something out of the movies.
Literally.
Liverpool. It's like poo.
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
I forgot her
love it.
question, to be honest.
It was if you could
I
go
couldn't-
back and live in any year, what would it?
Yeah. What year would you go back
What
to?
year would you live in?
Did we have to live in it or?
No.
It's
Okay.
a
I
visit.
think
It's not
forever.
permanent. Just.
But we didn't have to. It wasn't during our lifespan.
No, just
right?
any year. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, what do you feel like? Do you feel like you missed out on like you know a
I would
time period of
go-
life?
I would go to like the
Wild
like,
West.
like when you like
hippie vibes?
pick berries.
Oh, hunter and gatherer
Hunter
vibes.
and gatherer vibes.
So you're talking
Wow.
like fucking
I want
the
to like
year 400 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing ayahuasca and shit.
yeah.
Well, on accident.
It
on
might be weird
accident.
though. Like we don't know about everything that was going on in society back then.
They were probably killing.
There's probably some weird shit going on.
No, but you're,
Was there
you're
society?
visiting. You're visiting.
You're visiting though.
Like I would love to see like these.
Let's say
fucking wild
you got to live there
humans.
for 2 months.
Whoa.
That's lengthy.
Like
'Cause you
month.
could die. in
Live there
2
for a week. Gotta live there for a week.
honestly, when was the
Live there
Queen's
for a
Gambit?
week. 1960s.
Let's go there.
That's
Yeah.
what you would choose. I think I'm going to feudal Japan.
What? That's not. That's a country.
Funeral in Japan? You going to a funeral in Japan?
Feudal.
Feudal.
What is
Oh, when
that?
they were fighting?
Feudal.
Like when
Yeah,
when
no,
we were
that's
dropping bombs
Yeah,
on
that's
them?
like samurai time period. Holy
Oh,
shit.
you're talking about fucking Brad Pitt vibes.
I'm talking
huh?
the Last Samurai Tom
yeah,
Cruise.
Tom
vibe.
Cruise vibes. That's what I meant.
Have
You
some
would be.
respect.
You would have a. You would be.
I
one
would
of those.
fit in well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
you seem like you would have a great like rustic vibe.
No, but he
about
would be
you.
like the. I think he'd be the antagonist.
He'd be a barbarian.
No. I would integrate right into society. Flawlessly.
You think? I think
Once I
think
learned
you-
the language. but-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got a week to learn the
You gotta-
language.
But I'm so respectful that it would be. I know it would be great.
Bruce ends up with like a sword through his stomach within 2 days because he starts pressing the
Yeah.
Japanese dude.
They make me kill myself first or whatever.
yeah, whatever that thing
And
is.
then they
Damn.
decapitate
That's
me.
it's crazy. That's
Whoa.
real. That
Samurais used to have to do
gladiators.
that. They used to have to kill themselves like out of honor if like they like if they fucked up or lost in a battle or something. They had to like.
How would
Before
kill
you
themselves?
like you take your short sword and you stab yourself in the stomach and then they behead you.
Whew.
It's all happening at the same time.
I was
You're just
thinking
like, "Ah!"
about that.
Dead.
Like, it's so crazy that like last night, literally, as I'm falling asleep, I'm like, what is it like to be decapitated? Like, when you get decapitated,
I feel you.
like, does your head like hit the ground? You're like, ow, like for a second,
There's no feeling.
and you're like, that's my neck.
It depends. Have you seen those ones
It's gotta
like
be, like,
Middle
the
East,
quickest,
those
splittest feeling.
fucking terrorists that are like
sawing their
Yeah,
heads
like
off.
Oh,
that.
Yeah,
that's the shit.
They're
we
just
like to
that's
see.
gotta suck.
like if
They-
it's
bro.
a clean samurai sword hack, you
Yeah.
probably just
I walked in on them watching a video of like
That was
It's ISIS.
2012 or some shit.
it was ISIS sawing off people's heads, bro.
It's a bad
With, like, a
it's
blunt
bad
saw.
hole to
y'all
get
were
into.
fucking bored.
We were
And I walked in and I'm like, whoa, good morning, boys.
That was that-
my boner's gone.
that
You know,
changed
my
me.
morning wood is
I
gone.
don't even
That
have to
changed
pee.
me. I haven't watched one of those videos since then. and
I would never. I
never
think
will.
I'd cry.
I'll never do it again.
Like my brain.
Wait,
cries
so where
when I
would you
think
go?
of it.
What time?
What
period?
year? Yeah.
I would go to the Wild West, I think, and I don't know
Oregon
how I
Trail
would
vibes.
get in with the. Can I call them Indians?
Yeah. Well, have you seen Dances with Wolves?
I
Just-
guess not. Like, I don't know. Native Americans. I don't know.
Like fuck me, dude. Like,
No, but-
sue me in half. Like,
Sue, I get it.
like
We
that's
know what
just,
you
like,
meant, though.
Sue.
It's all about intention.
I say you watch Dances with Wolves with Kevin Costner before you go, and you'll fit in perfectly.
Okay, because that's what I'm thinking. Like, I would almost want to go. Well, honestly, I don't care if I'm with the Native Americans or with the whites. I just like want to like go see what it's like when like there's literally like a state in between towns. You know?
Yeah.
And it's just,
Yeah.
Like, you're
Just a
just
bunch of
riding the
Roman
horse.
buffaloes
And
and
you,
shit.
if you come and kill the sheriff, then you're the sheriff. Like,
Yeah.
there's no rules. Like, you're just like,
You're a bounty hunter.
The Wild West would be crazy, you know, like
Yeah.
Is
fucking
that how it worked? You just killed the sheriff?
Yeah.
Jimmy Glocksmith, like you know, the Wild West bandit.
Yeah.
He's got 40 bodies, or I don't know. I'm
there's
sure there
people
was-
Billy
you
the
can still
Kid.
look
Billy the
up.
Kid, that
Isn't
was
that
real.
crazy?
You said what?
There's still people like how we know Billy the Kid.
No,
like,
yeah. There's
They're
famous
nuts.
gunslingers. Yeah.
Wild Bill Hickok.
Wild Bill Hickok. Bill
He's a
Hickok. Yeah.
big boy.
He was one
Really?
too.
Yeah, and he got killed by, fuck, I'm not gonna.
Is
Clancy's.
this Nebraska shit or
No, this
something?
is Deadwood, South Dakota.
What was the feud between the two families?
Hatfields and McCoy.
The Hatfields and the McCoys. Yeah.
Ah.
That was crazy. That thing spanned for a while, bro.
I know of it. I don't know.
I think that's West Virginia.
You have a
There was two
wanted
families who were just
poster in the room that I'm keeping my suitcase in, and it's like a group of 9 guys. And it says dead or alive 40,000. I'm like 40,000 is like what $2 million back then? Like,
Yeah.
Maybe
Fuck
more.
yeah.
Like holy shit, these guys were wreaking havoc.
Yeah, fucking Django Unchained. My guy was
Favorite movie.
That's actually my
Fucking love
Yeah.
that movie.
I watch that movie and I get the chills almost every time.
I love it. I
When,
can watch it
when
every
fucking
night.
Jamie Foxx comes in on the horse and they're playing this loud rap music, I'm like, this is so.
And he's
fucking
like with
hard.
like the white dudes. Like
Yeah.
he's
And he's talking shit.
talking
to
shit to the
to the
slaves.
other white guys though
Yeah.
too. No, he's talking
And-
shit to the slave owners, like
his
helpers or
henchmen. Yeah,
workers,
yeah.
And they're all like mad at him. And then he's like,
He
nah,
played-
You can't talk to him like that. Nah.
Yeah, isn't
Nah.
that crazy?
And he
What
just
a-
like just goes fucking.
Bro, he goes bananas. And what a trippy role. Like he's acting within the movie and he's acting as somebody who's acting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he has to play the role of like he like has to like talk shit to the slaves and be like, I'm way worse than all these white men out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and he has to act like he's fucking actually the oppressor when in reality he was just a slave recently. And it's
That
like
fucking movie is so. I might watch it tonight.
it's
I think
so
I watched
good.
that for the first time in your room.
He has to
was so
watch
good
when
that
he had to
night.
watch the dogs rip the. He fucking pressed back against what's the actor's name? The main guy.
Jamie Foxx?
White dude, Christoph.
Waltz.
Christoph
Christopher
Waltz.
or-
Yeah, he had to like Christoph Waltz wanted DiCaprio to stop the dogs from tearing up the slave or whatever,
Yeah.
and Jamie even had to big dick him, and he's like, nah, do it. And he's like and I'm like, bro, how
'cause
could
he
you
had
do
to-
that being a
no,
slave?
because he had to.
He had to sell it.
He was going for his wife, you know. So it was like anything to
He had
get
to
her.
sell-
like his
yeah.
love was like anything. I will be a racist black guy if I have to.
And he knew if he wanted to get in with DiCaprio, he had to like fucking
And he knew
make some
Christopher-
moral
Christopher
crossroads.
Waltz is fucking legendary
good
for
in
that.
that.
I don't know which role's better, that one or Inglorious Bastards. Like,
Haven't seen Inglourious.
We need to watch Inglorious Bastards.
have you
again.
seen that? Oh yeah,
So
It's my
Have you seen
favorite
it, Sam?
Tarantino.
bro,
Really?
Seen it?
it is
I've
so.
never seen it.
You haven't?
fucking
Okay,
you guys
let's
need
watch
to
it.
watch that.
We're roommates. We can do that.
Yeah,
Right.
it's such a good movie. And Brad Pitt, he's like, we're getting Nazi scalps. I don't even know how he's
Nazis.
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 Bro, it's like you wish this was real. So it's all like
There was that, that should happen for sure.
It's like what they wish happened. And they're like, like it's all fake.
Oh, really?
Historical fiction.
Historical
Historical
fiction.
fiction. I'd probably
Wow.
go 70s. I'd probably be somewhere in the 70s. Just try to be a hippie
Dirk
for a little bit.
Diggler vibes.
Be a hippie for a week. Just do a bunch of acid. And,
you already
know.
are a hippie fuck.
Well, hold up. Bruce.
Fuck.
I don't wear shawls, okay? I don't wear fucking those turning you into a what do they call it? You guys know what I'm talking about.
About who you're saying? You're saying who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just-
Oh,
okay. Next question.
I think that was all of them. Those were the 4.
All right.
Are you sure? I think there was definitely one more.
I mean, I liked it. I think we should
Emily
continue that.
from Liverpool. Thank you.
Yeah, I love seeing your
See, we
faces.
have
That shit is
5.
fire.
We have 5, but one of them's not downloading.
Oh, really? It's the big one. It's
Anna, Emily.
it was
looks
like
like a
Michelle
download.
Barbados.
Oh, got it.
Oh,
now.
it's this one.
No way.
Who's Michelle Barbados?
She lives in New York City. If you ever go there, she'll be waiting at wherever you're.
I'll just play it for you guys in the mic and watch it.
Maybe not. Like she is alive, but I'm just saying. Like, wait, you can play it too, right?
I think.
Is it downloaded yet? Because it was a big file. Hers was like way bigger than the rest.
BF.
Yeah, it's not downloading. I don't know why.
Just do what you did and actually get it close to the mic. You can hear it. It's
Yeah,
fine.
and then
Yeah,
we'll overlay
yeah.
it when you get to download it.
I'm Michelle. I am from Barbados,
Michelle's a real one, by the way.
but also in New York City where I am currently.
You can tell. It's taxis.
And I am taking a question for Outta Pocket.
I love that
My
accent.
question is,
You missed it in the beginning. I chopped it because she fucked up, and she was like just hitting a fucking weed pipe in the street. She's clearly just on a
She would-
vibe in
I,
New
I
York.
feel like she would bring us weed. I think
She
she gave me
would.
a jewel in 2015.
She used to give us weed.
decided that we are going to
You hear that?
do a film together. You know the film I'm talking about.
Her and her fuck buddy decided they were gonna make a film together.
Not Marvel, any Marvel movies, not Spider-Man 3.
Not Frozen, not Marvel, not Spider-Man 3.
And I just want to know, do you think it's a good thing for me to do, or do you think I'm putting it on my phone regardless, but he pretty wants to see it, so I have to share it to him. But should I show him on my phone, or should I be send it to him via text? But I'm.
So
I think okay.
So
So
she's
she wants
asking-
to film a.
She already has it on her phone. Her
adult
fuck
video?
Her fuck buddy wants it.
her fuck
like-
buddy.
I think that's
He-
a risky play if you're not comfortable with it getting out in the
Being
world.
seen.
Absolutely, because if you're not in a relationship, even if you are in a relationship, you could break up and shit could get messy. But like,
Right.
if this is just one of your fuck buddies, you know he's showing his boys.
Yeah, I'd
like,
be careful just sending anything promiscuous to anybody that you don't trust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
you're completely fine, Michelle, with that being
Getting out.
public. Yeah.
But also, like, if you have it, then I guess he technically deserves to have it. You know, if you're just casual fuck buddies, like, why does
She's got good energy.
she has
No,
great
she's the
energy.
best.
She had
Yeah,
the
I feel like
coolest
I
accent.
feel like I met her. I couldn't really see the phone, but
Probably. I mean,
remember-
you definitely have.
Remember
Yeah.
after that one show? I think it was our most recent New York show, and we
Irving Plaza.
we partied with
April
all the fans in the bar.
28th, April 28th.
We went to the
2019.
we went to the
Yes.
bar in the hotel lobby, and we just got drunk with all the fans.
Yeah, that was fun as hell.
Such a fun vibe, bro. And
It's
I'm like,
it's
yeah,
it's like it used to be so scary because I would get really drunk and then it would be like
I can't get caught being drunk. Or,
no, not even like that because we were
Not even that?
21 at the time. But it was just like damn, like I don't like it was just a weird dynamic. You're like, well, like you know these people see everything. I like they come to pay to like see me, but like we're just hanging out. Like this is like a completely mutual relationship right now. Where usually it's more of like they come to see you.
yeah,
But it's like I'm having fun hanging out. with
yeah.
you.
And granted, they were like still like at our hotel waiting for us, but like they were much older at this point. This is our most recent tour, so most of them were like of the
Oh, your
drinking
most
age.
fans are like probably 21.
Yeah,
now.
most of them were
There-
21.
yeah.
I mean, if they were having drinks, they were, and we were just in the hotel bar, and I remember Michelle was there, and we were all just like getting drunk, and they were all like, it's fun. I love being around them because there's never a dull moment, like when you're around your
There's
fans
not,
and your
yeah.
supporters, because they always have something they either want to ask you or say or bring up, and it's just like it's
And then
it's
when
fucking
they
hilarious.
start to get drunk, like they start
Yeah.
to spill some shit, and you're just like, "This is hilarious."
Yeah.
Like the dynamic is like, this is very rare. Like only people with influence can feel this, what we're feeling right now.
like so connected to like your supporters. You
Yeah,
know?
that's-
It's actually crazy.
That is cool. I like that.
it was cool seeing like or knowing them or like even being 18, you know, and they're fucking 14.
Yeah.
But then now we're 20. You know, we were like
Yeah.
23 and they're 21. It was just cool seeing like a growth of like
For sure.
Dude, it's
like from hiding us drinking and smoking to
yeah,
fucking,
we had to completely hide it. We were like getting
Yeah.
fucked up when we were 15 years old. and,
Remember
like,
when Nash had the blunt in his hand on his rooftop?
Oh,
yeah,
he
bro,
was
that was like the
It was
biggest
a fat
stress of
joint.
all
we
time.
thought Nash
Yes.
was getting like
Canceled
like
forever.
completely done,
Yeah.
and this was like
He was
oh
like
my
17 with like a blunt in his hand and like
Just
it was
being a normal ass kid.
yeah, he took a Snapchat and it was just sitting in the bottom like in his
Like,
hand
right
like
here.
with a lighter, just like perfectly curled up. It was a gorilla finger too. That thing was fat.
God. Oh yeah, we were smoking the
And-
fattest. Like we had, like we were, it's so weird.
His
Like
phone started blowing up, bro. Like everyone was hitting him up like, Nash, do you realize what you just posted? And we were all freaking out. We're like, fuck,
because
dude,
we had
Nash
just
is
smoked
fucked.
that thing too. We were like
all
tripping.
paranoid.
I think it was
we
my
were-
first day in LA.
Yeah.
You were there,
Was
huh?
it?
Yeah.
And
that was the
Skate
first
was
day
there
in
too,
LA.
and he's like, "What's the problem?" Like,
Yeah, Skate was already just smoking probably. Nah, but Michelle, I think you keep the video to yourself because dudes will show their homies. You know, whether you like it or not, it's gonna get out there. So
Spoken from an honest man.
yeah, we miss you. We miss you a lot.
We do miss you. We cannot wait to travel New York City, Austin, Chicago,
Brazil.
and Liverpool, and
Liverpool.
Brazil. All those places I think would be great for us to take this OPP podcast on
We
tour.
need to add some music in the mix too. I mean, we can make it a variety show, like something that nobody's ever done before. you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, definitely.
We
need-
could really get
You
creative.
guys have to play music.
Yeah.
For sure.
Not just
it'd be
fucking
great.
fucking.
But also, if you guys, like I said before this, if you want to be a part of this segment, you know where to send the questions. I'll tell it to you one more time. Outta Pocket, askthecast@gmail.com. So submit your videos. Anything you want to know from us, it's open every day of the week, year round. Throw them in there, okay? That was
And-
fun though. Yeah, I like seeing their faces. That was
Yeah,
great.
yeah. No more Mondays on our monarchy mode,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no more Mondays.
and just pick up swimming if you haven't,
Pick up
Pick your
swimming.
Animal. Pick up an animal.
Get a
Pick
job
up an
if you
animal
don't have
and
one.
learn how to fucking swim. Seriously, like
and do
we're
something for your neighbor, or not even doesn't have to live by you, but someone, you know.
Yeah, that's our goal for you this week. All right, just do something nice for a stranger, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Tell them you appreciate them,
Tell them you appreciate them.
even if you don't.
Go kiss a
Smile.
stranger on the lips in public that you've
Lie to
never
'em.
met.
Whoa.
Er,
That's
Not we didn't. That's not what we meant.
So-
Like a good deed, I guess. Instead.
good deeds.
All right. Well, we love you guys.
Put one finger in.
A solo finger to
OPP
end the rule.
on 3.
OPP.
OPP.
Thank you for watching. You were sitting in your bed, had nothing to do. But little did you know there were 4 dudes who like talking shit while sipping their brews. Just make sure your parents don't walk in the room.
Hey, what are you watching?
Nothing, Mom.
I wanna get away from the real world. I wanna get away from the real world. Sports, jokes.
Do you believe in God?
Don't tell your mom, cause it's Outta Pocket Pod.